The Jeffrey Show.
Who could be scared of a Jeffrey?
My name's Jeff.
Yeah, you need a nice little bumper. I know it's just a little scary when you hear that. You hear.
I like it.
It gets you kind of like you're entering into the Jeffrey sphere.
Yeah, here we are.
Who could be scared of a Jeffrey?
Yeah. One second.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers. Cheers to Brad Pitt's unsobriety.
Right, exactly.
And what was his exact quote? I'm off the wagon.
I always get that confused. Off the wagon, on the wagon.
Well, if you're drunk, you would fall off of something, right?
Why don't we figure out what does off the wagon, on the wagon mean?
I think off the wagon means that you are
Drinking.
On the wagon means you're
Not drinking. That's
On the
also
wagon
what-
means a person is abstaining from drinking alcohol. But wouldn't the booze be in the wagon?
I think the reference to Ali's point is you fall out of shit when you're drunk. So like,
Well, the second one says where it came from,
oh,
referring to the horse-drawn carts that sprayed dry dirt roads with water, implying a person would rather drink water from that cart than alcohol.
all I can picture now is the drunk guy in Wuthering Heights.
Well, I guess like also you could view it as like you're on a path to, like on the Oregon Trail. Isn't from like traveling across the country, the United States.
19th century temperance.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
So it's like you're on a path to something good, but you stray off that path.
Yeah.
Basically. So I guess they're saying that alcohol is bad for you. So
I mean, that's the whole temperance movement. Said no thanks.
It's a lie
What?
that alcohol is bad for you.
I mean, everything's bad for you and too much.
yeah,
It's a lie.
it's all a lie.
It's a probiotic.
Is that what I've been missing this whole time?
No, definitely not.
So drink more.
I don't think you've been missing it.
It was funny though, like how trending this subject matter of Brad Pitt not back off the wagon again.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a big star. Everybody wants to talk about big stars,
Except
right?
his own children hate him.
Okay, so we got into this earlier today.
Yeah.
Jeff has no opinion because he doesn't know Brad Pitt personally.
I don't know him personally. This is just stuff I hear.
So
I heard about the plane.
He went on the Dax Shepard. I forget the name
It's
of
called,
that
like,
guy's podcast.
Expert something? or
Oh,
something
Armchair
about-
Expert. I
Thank
used
you.
to actually like it, and then it got kind of off the rails for me. But he went on there, and he had mentioned that like he was completely out of pocket, and like it was his fault, kind of thing.
The whole relationship?
No, I think just that incident. But I also think once they went through a divorce, it was like choose mommy or daddy, which is disgusting that people do that. But that's I think what happened is they felt like they had to choose a side.
But why change your name?
Because they're pissed at him. Because mom's been terribly neglected in the courts, and now the winery's gone. And oh my Lanta, they owned a winery together that was like a big point of contention.
Yes.
And I also think his kids. Well, I have my own opinion about his kids and what I think social media.
I have my opinion
social
too.
media has done to them.
Well, I mean, I think she was the one that wanted to do all this adopting children from third world countries. Bless her heart for doing it. She's got the money to do it.
Yeah.
But maybe Brad Pitt wasn't interested in
Also,
that.
didn't they have biological children
They
as
did.
well?
They did. And I
3.
can't wait to see how those kids turn out. Like
They're turned out. They're turned out.
How
You
old
know,
are they?
I'm going to say, I was hoping because the most beautiful couple ever to
Yeah.
exist is making children. You don't think they're going to look good later on in life?
I don't.
Really?
No.
I think two very, very good-looking people make ugly babies.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
A
For
lot
sure.
of the time.
No, a lot, yeah. Well, but then, I don't know how people feel about Tom Cruise, but I think Siri is like a stunning human. But she looks like fake to me. She looks like a doll almost.
Yeah.
But I also think that celebrity children in general, I feel bad for them. Like they have no course of what reality is, and
Yes,
they won't
they
ever.
grow up as freaks for
They're
sure.
Neptune babies, right? They that's something
What
different.
kind of babies are they?
Nepo babies.
Nepo babies.
babies.
What
Here's,
did I thought I said that the first
was
time.
that like Neptune?
here's Tom Cruise's daughter.
I think she's stunning because to me she looks
She looks like
like
Katie
look
Holmes.
at the last one. I just think she looks like look how pretty.
She's pretty, yeah.
Yeah, she just looks very like
She looks like Katie Holmes.
ordinarily beautiful to me.
Just like Katie Holmes.
She looks like
but
Katie Holmes,
the
yeah.
point was two pretty people and a pretty kid, and my point is like I think sometimes.
I mean, there's lots of hotties breeding, so
Look
we
at
can't really go
look
by
at,
like 5 celebrity
Here's
couples.
a good example: Liv Tyler. when
Okay.
stunning.
Jeez. Yeah.
And Steven Tyler, would you consider him a good-looking dude?
No.
And who was was it like a supermodel
Some
that
model, I think.
he buried his seed into, or
Yeah. I find
Yeah, no, don't say
I think he is attractive.
Ew, you have bad taste though, so it's fine.
I disagree.
Okay, should we
Yeah.
line up ex-boyfriends?
Okay. Well, not one of my neither do yours. Not one of my exes.
I never said I had good taste.
I didn't. Well, I do now, but none of my exes look remotely similar on any level.
Well, that's good though. I think that you like to explore different types of. You don't have a type, do you? I don't like types. I don't like saying I have a type.
When I was younger, I had a type, like to a T. If you look like a surfer or like a frat guy, meaning like blonde
Super
hair,
bro-y.
blue eyes.
Wait, hold on. Surfer and frat guy's like a complete
No,
different
they're
spectrum.
pretty similar in our town, right? Like they're blonde hair, blue eyed, kind of shaggier hair, like the bros of the world.
Yeah,
Kind of
but-
stupid, a little bit dumb.
When I look at when I think
just
of
aesthetically, they probably are stupid.
when I think
but-
of frat guy, I think of like the sweater draped over the shoulder and a clean cut.
But that's like Connecticut frat. Like I'm talking like OC guy. Okay, forget frat. Like just OC surfer guys, longer hair, blonde, blue green eyes. That was my type. I've always been into taller guys.
So Bodie.
I don't know what that is.
She's never seen it.
Okay, Patrick Swayze.
She's never seen it.
Oh, I've seen Patrick Swayze.
Do you think that he's your type?
Oh, he's pretty.
I know, but is your type the guy
No.
you're describing?
What's
No.
I'm blanking on the movie. The
Paul
surfer
Walker
movie.
essentially is
Oh,
like
Paul Walker.
the aesthetic that I like went
Yes,
for growing
exactly
up.
that.
Yeah. Till
Did
I
you-
was like 23, 24.
And that changed.
I would say that Kel falls into that, but like tall, dark, and handsome version of that, and he's a surfer. But like, I've always liked tall guys, kind of thin, and like just I don't know, like I don't know. But then my ex-husband is a Turkish guy that like I'm not gonna
He's
bag.
pretty tall.
I'm not gonna bag on what he looks like, but I'm just saying he looks totally different than anybody I'd ever dated. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never really had like a type.
Yeah, I think people limit themselves when they're dating a type.
I think that's true.
I think that and then you may miss out on someone that you might have really liked.
Yeah.
And there's also the opposites attract situation, and
I think personality-wise, opposites attract. Like we're a testament to that. But
That's true.
like Kel and I disagree on a lot of things and fully agree on a lot of things. So I don't know. I don't even know what Cora and I
I
disagreed
think
or
you have
agreed
to have
on.
a lot in common. You have to have more things in common than you have that aren't in common.
Agreed.
Because if you're a morning person and the other person's a night person, if you eat breakfast every day and the other person doesn't, that stuff eventually is going to cause a problem.
Correct. I see that. Yeah, and yeah, we both have enough in common. I think so. It's funny because I know Cora and I were together a long time. I don't remember it very much.
remember what?
My like relationship with him. I think because I was building my career, I was having babies.
You were so busy.
I didn't have like I mean, again, I'm not here to like talk shit on my kid's dad, but like I felt like
And your husband.
I felt like well, ex. We all make mistakes. I felt like I did everything at all times.
You did.
So it was like I don't know when I was like present for my relationship because I was constantly just like
You guys went to a lot of concerts together. What else
oh
did you do
yeah,
together?
we did do that. But was that because I wanted to?
I'm just
And also, concerts, it's not like you're sitting there talking to each other. You're moving around, you're
No.
engaging with other
Yeah.
people, you're seeing all the show.
Yeah.
There's no engagement with each other directly. Like, you're not sitting there looking in each other's eyes and
No.
talking about your past or
Yeah.
feelings that you're having. That's not happening.
No, and we had known each other since we were kids. We knew each other since we were 13. So like there was no getting to know you when we started dating. We knew each other. With the three of us were like really close friends. So it's weird. I don't know. It's weird. That whole relationship is weird. Because now I look at him, he's like a brother to me, which is so weird to say because he's my ex-husband.
Yeah.
But we have like a brother-sister type
the
relationship
dynamic is that for sure.
because we're family. Like we're family through and through.
Family.
We really are. But then we have like arguments about mundane shit and big shit. So like it just, I don't know. It's weird. I like his wife a lot. She's our saving grace. She's the best.
So that's like his redeeming quality.
I mean, that's the best
He
decision.
made a nice choice.
It's the best decision
sure.
he's ever made. She's the best thing that ever happened to him for sure. Times 100.
Okay. And where's he at?
Half a mile from me. Lives like right next to Allie.
Okay.
He lives one street up from me.
All my exes
okay.
live on Selva, so
Oh man, how many exes are there in Dana Point?
Two.
It's not a big town.
2.5.
She doesn't have very many exes.
I
Okay,
don't.
okay.
I've always been a relationship girly, and I didn't really like date a lot, so I don't have a ton of like, right?
No, I mean,
No.
we don't need to go over numbers.
No. Well, they're not, it's less than 10. I mean, far less than 10, so yeah.
Let's play a game and call up our exes.
We're live.
I've already
Put it
talked to
on,
my ex
please.
today about my kid's schedule because he starts high school next week.
Is he going to Dana?
No, hell no.
Where's he
Oh,
going?
sorry. Dana, we love, but Dana Hills High School I do not like at all.
Okay.
Although I've had friends that like love Dana Hills High School, so maybe I just had a weird experience, but
It's
no.
just crazy to me that you live very close.
Across the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you won't go there.
No.
Where is he going? Where is he going?
He's going to Capo because also his best friends are going to Capo. Like his robotics team is going
Yeah.
there. And so like I kind of dig that he has like he's not going in blind because I feel like they missed junior high because they went from K through 8th. So they didn't have to go to like a weird school for junior high in between because that's like the worst, I think, is junior high. But he kind of
I
got.
hated junior high actually.
I think everybody. But
nobody had a good time.
People
But
were
bec-
so mean to me.
But because
Everyone
you
was
went
mean
in,
to everybody. And if you weren't,
Totally.
you've already peaked and now you're
I was
ugly and
never
gross.
mean to anybody.
No, well, you say that like I shouldn't believe you. But you also, most of us went in either 7th or 6th grade. So we went from elementary school and then we went to a brand new campus for junior high.
Oh, no.
Where Landon and his friends didn't have to do that because they went from K through 8th.
I forget the rules are though. Don't you? If you live in a zone, you can only go to that school.
Yeah, so now they have what's called school of choice. So it's like where you petition almost to say
Yeah.
like, hey, we want to go here instead. And all of our, like the friend group and the moms got together and did that so that they could go to school together.
What's the process? Do you have to like have a bunch of signatures by people, or is it just
No.
like you just say, "Hey, I would prefer my son go to this school. His friends go there."
And this is why.
I
or
didn't say
whatever.
friends. No, I don't even think I had to give a reason. We just were like, hey, can we? So I shouldn't have used the word petition. Sorry, but like, you just say, hey, this is a school he's supposed to go to. We'd like him to go to this school. If there's an opening, please let him go. Capo's a lot smaller too, so like, their staff, like Dana Hills, maybe they're great educators.
There was 3,000 students when I went.
It's over 4 now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I mean, they got
They
that
have all
big
that
ass
new
building.
stuff now.
Yeah.
But also too, like the staff, it's not their fault, but like you can't be a watchdog on that many kids. It's too many kids.
It's a lot of kids. It's a
too many
college. Colleges are smaller than that.
Yeah, and I just no. We're excited about Capo.
When's
I'm
the
amped about
first
it.
day of school?
Tuesday.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
summer still.
It's not summer anymore.
I'm hearing on the radio school started this week.
What?
For private schools in our area.
It's August 12th. Yeah. We're in the prime time
Didn't
of
we
summer.
used to go after Labor Day?
Well,
Yes.
so because we got out right about 4th of July and went back at Labor Day, now they get off like June 1st and they go back in
Like
August.
they get off in like late May now. It's like we would get off at like late June.
So the last
June
time we were both
22nd,
on our
like right when summer started.
last time we were both on your podcast was when Landon graduated that day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it hasn't been super long, but also these kids get more time off than I could ever imagine. Like
Yeah,
it's
they
so
get a lot of
wild.
time
They
off.
have like half days,
They have 3
early
we-
outs, late starts.
Well, especially your child lives a dream life. So
And they have
he's,
3 week-
He's been on 3 vacations this year.
They have-
summer.
They
not
have
even
3-week
here.
holiday season now, right? 3 weeks off rather than 2.
So they have 2.5 essentially, and he just came from a charter school, which like kind of makes their own schedule now. He's like in the unified school district, so we'll see how that changes. But they still have late start, early out, all that crap. And then yeah, his old school had midwinter break in February for
Ski week.
taking our children to Aspen
Ski
to
week.
ski for the week.
Oh man! And then isn't spring break like 2 weeks, or is that just 1 week?
That's a
still?
week,
Okay.
which I wish that one was 2 weeks. That would be fun.
The way you go on vacation.
Yeah, because we do
spring
a
break.
vacation every spring break. So I kind of wish it was longer so he had like
Yeah.
time to chill at home. Because we essentially like he's out of school, we're on a plane, we're back, and then you're back in school. Which I mean is still he's on vacation. It's fine.
Yeah. was having a great time.
I think when it's like this hot, you should not be in school.
But also they get to sit in AC, which is
That's
nice.
nice.
His old school did a ton of classes outside, which I was like, oh man. But he also just worked all summer at a beach in this heat.
I don't know.
Every
Do you
day.
feel like it's teaching them like, oh, I should be taking a lot of time off rather
I
than
mean-
grinding through a school year?
Well,
like,
what do you think is better?
Ours was like more condensed, a little bit, not like as much.
Ours was way more grind. We started at 8, we got out at 4 or 3.
And we wouldn't have like this half days on the
we
reg.
never had that. But also, I will say, I kind of like that. Hopefully, that means that leaders moving forward are like, hey, maybe work schedules need to look
Be flexible.
a little different.
Be European.
Yeah, but also it's crazy to me that like kiddos that can't drive themselves to school, and it's like, by the way, your kid needs to be there at 9 a.m. But by the way, mom, you have to be at work at 8, and then your kiddo gets off at 3. But by the way, mom, you have to work till 5. Like, make it make sense to me, because it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, can the school district and corporations please chat? Because unless you're paying us for childcare, I'm not really sure
Yeah.
how the hell we're supposed to manage all of it.
Does he take? Is he going to be able to take a bus, or do you have to drive?
No, so I'll drive him, and then he gets his license November 20th. So then, and he already has a car, so he'll be driving.
How's
himself.
that process? How's that? What's it been like teaching him how to drive?
Sucks.
Is it terrifying?
No, it sucks because not on my end. It sucks because he feels like he could be doing it better, and he's doing awesome. Like he just
Oh,
wants
is it like perfection?
totally. He
think
just
so.
wants to be great at it right away.
He's such a gamer. I can't imagine that he's not good at it.
Gamers are good at it because I'm a good driver.
Yeah. So
I'm an excellent driver.
where we fall into some challenges is like, so, and it's hard for us, right? We've been driving for 100 years,
I
so
know.
you don't remember.
I taught you how to drive.
You did. That was fun. She fully taught me how to drive. It was awesome.
We were very bad.
If that's like the worst we did, so ridiculous. Which it is. And you like chased a skunk, if I remember correctly. Yeah. But no, our biggest thing is, so like when you turn, let's say you turn right or left, it doesn't matter. His turns are very wide. So you have to like button up, because when you're training them, there's no cars on the side of you, but like in real life, there's cars there. So you can't just like,
Aren't you doing extra lessons?
yes, we
And
just
they
signed
come
up
to
for
the
extra
house, right?
lessons. They pick them up from the house. Yeah.
Is it
great.
18 now?
16.
Still 16?
I
And does
know.
he have to drive a certain amount of hours like we had to?
1 year. Oh, sorry. Before he gets his
Like
license.
a certain amount of hours?
Yeah. So he has not necessarily
200
hours.
hours?
No. But it's a matter of, you have to take your permit test. You have to pass driver's ed, and then, which is all online now. And then actually reverse that, driver's ed, permit, and then you do behind the wheel. He has 6 hours behind the wheel, but I just signed up for more so that he can like get better. Because once he turns 2, it takes a minute to like get aligned with the road, and that there's no room for that in the real world. Like you can't turn and then like, oh, okay, now I'm on the road. But what sucks is he does so good. Like we practiced parking and he did great, but he's so hard on himself that like that's the part that's hard, because I'm like,
Parallel parking?
I don't know how to help you. I mean,
Wait, so who
That's
taught?
not
Wait,
nice.
wait,
That
who,
wasn't
you
nice.
used to be very
I
good at
know,
it.
and I all of that
You
knowledge
used
left
to
me.
be so
I used
good
to
at
be
it.
who
able
taught
to-
you to drive? Who taught who to drive? You
I taught her how to
He
drive.
she taught me. Yeah.
Where did you do it?
Nelly Gell.
Yeah.
Okay, there's like wide streets out there.
I guess.
In the
I
community.
guess. I don't
Regardless
know.
if there
we were
was.
just doing it. That's just where we went. I don't know why.
What's so funny is that like we were very good teenagers, as far as like we were pretty rule following until she went to college, and then she went to college when I was in my senior year. So when she came back to visit, that's when we got in like
I was still only 17 years old. I was barely 17 years
totally.
old.
No, I'm saying, but
So,
like
I was-
before you went away to
Yeah.
school,
Oh, we were angels.
we were super good. And then this like times you came back from school is when we like went a little off the rails.
Yeah, because I was going off the rails in college because they
Yeah.
suppressed me when I
When
was a
I say
child.
going off the rails, by the way, we went to like a house party.
We got super stoned.
That was our going off the rails. Like ridiculous. Again, like most teenagers now. Oh, God.
No, teenagers don't. They are scared to party because they are afraid of. Apparently, this is what I'm hearing. I don't know if this is true.
Okay.
But like, I hear the argument that they're afraid to do anything because they don't want. They're afraid to be recorded.
Yes.
Well, yeah, that's probably a real fear. We didn't have that fear.
I mean, do people have that fear though? Like,
Oh,
I
is
yeah.
think
it really
subconsciously.
like?
I think subconsciously because there's always a camera on you now, and you can't
Yeah.
make any mistakes without everybody knowing immediately.
Yeah, I think in social settings for sure, whether like on willy-nilly, like you walk across the street to the high school with your buddies, are you scared of it? I don't think they're like into the government cameras, but I think being recorded by other people, yes.
Yeah, there's no space to make mistakes.
Like even when Allie
we
has
have-
a problem on a plane, she says, like she'll tell me about it the next day, and she's like, "I do not want to be on TikTok because people record like
Oh yeah, especially
her job."
especially on airplanes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like the main.
And she's like, "No way." So she like so she's even aware of it, and she's an adult, but she's like, she'll tell me a story, and I'm like, "Did you do this?" And she's like, "I'm not trying to be on TikTok." No.
Nope.
No.
Not famous. Only on the Jeff and Jeffrey show.
Which you
Where
are
you can
famous
control,
on the Jeff and
it's more
Jeffrey
controlled
show.
environment.
I guess.
It's funny.
Let's talk about this. This might spark a little bit of debate. So be prepared for this.
Okay.
You're an airline attendant. You're a mother. You heard about the kid that wouldn't sit down and wouldn't get buckled in on the flight from like it was like Canada or I forget where it was. Anyways, they had to cancel the flight because of it.
What?
Because like they couldn't get the kid restrained.
That's a parent's fault.
But like,
What's the question?
also like, what would you do in this situation? Because there also is the debate of like, why didn't they give a time limit? Okay, this kid is not. They're clearly not getting this kid to do the thing that they need him to do. Sit down and be buckled in. Why is it taking so long to get the kid, the family off the flight? And by the time they got back, it was a shift change, or I don't. You could describe it better.
The pilot probably couldn't be on long.
The crew probably went illegal for their duty day limits.
Something
So
like that. Yeah.
That happens often with a delay
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
So, but shouldn't I think that a flight crew and the parents couldn't figure out how to manage this child because the child was afraid or whatever.
I don't know that that's a flight crew's issue. In my opinion, it would be a 100%
so much
a
to
parent
say.
issue. Yeah, I can't wait to hear it.
No,
'cause
I'm saying
that's my opinion.
because it could be blamed on the parents.
100%.
But
it
then
should
what
be.
is the standard protocol for when you deal with something like this? And that
Were
probably
they on
happens.
the ground?
They were on the ground, but
They
they
never
left
took
the
off.
They left
But they didn't take off.
terminal. Yeah.
They haven't taken off.
So in this type of situation, the FAA says that my job is to tell you the things you have to do. You're supposed to follow my instructions. But there's a bit of a gray area where it becomes, do I hold you down? No.
Right.
That's
Yeah, because then you end up on TikTok for restraining a child.
exactly. So there's a bit of a gray area, and that's why we were saying, oh, well, how come it took so long to figure it out? Because there's a lot of gray area here. It's what is it dangerous for everybody else? Is it you go back to the gate and now the parents don't want to get off the flight and they say, oh, we'll figure it out, and then the crew has to decide, well, or whoever makes the decision, I don't know what airline it was, has to make the decision on whether is it,
Are they in trouble of getting sued by like
and now there's
all these different things?
So much more red tape when it comes to removing people off the aircraft. There's a special team at my airline that comes. It's not up to us anymore. It's not up to captain
That's
anymore.
so great, though. Thank God.
No, it's not great because sometimes there are people that you are not comfortable being on the flight for X, Y, and Z reason.
Yeah.
And nobody's listening to you because that person that's their job comes on, who's not a flight attendant, who's not a pilot, who doesn't have to be in the plane, stuck in the plane for 4 hours.
Yeah.
In the tube.
Yeah.
But that person makes the call. So yes, maybe a little bit when it's an uncomfortable
I was just thinking
situation.
yes, because then at least
It's out of my
you
hands?
don't. Yeah,
No,
but
it's not like
also not. But in that situation, like, I don't know. I, as a parent, I don't understand how old is this kid, and are they just like freaking out? And then like, if I'm the parent, like, here's some Benadryl. Like, I don't know.
Okay, so see, there's a runway restriction, just like Orange County. They can't take off past 12:30.
Yeah.
So that's where the flight canceled.
Oh, okay, because they were
So-
past a curfew.
Yes.
But how long I wondered it was taking for for them to figure this part out.
I mean, any delay is a delay, right? If it was people going from Dallas to Orange County, they would have thrown that child down the slide themselves to
Also,
get to Orange County without having to go to LA. So
Canada is weird.
it's just there's a lot of factors.
And I want to know how old this child is, because
They
if we're
say
talking
young
about
child.
yeah, but that could mean 2 to 20.
Yeah, I know.
Not 20, 2 to 7. Like
Yeah.
And at that point, it is on the fucking parents.
But also,
Sit
like,
down.
also stuff happens, right? If it wasn't a kid, maybe it was a mechanical delay. It's not.
Yeah, but this in
it's such
particular,
of course, yeah.
This situation could have been like, all right, sorry, can you just put us back on so the rest of the people can fly?
It's also
Couldn't-
not that easy to
No.
turn the boat around
Yeah,
once
I know. I
once
know
you've
that.
pulled away. A lot of factors have to happen to get. There has to be somebody to drive the jet bridge. There's so many little.
the biggest thing with that
Things.
particular story is, though, the key words to me are, we're unable to buckle in the small child. That is on a parent. Because no flight attendant is going to walk over and
I would
like
say it's on
push
the
my
parent.
kid and do this.
Exactly.
But as a parent, like, I'm sorry, if you don't have enough authority over your children to make them put their seatbelt on and shut up, you have no business traveling in public transportation. Period.
And I have seen people with children that when I'm like, listen, you gotta make it happen. If they scream, they scream. We're all just gonna have to
Yeah.
put
Oh my
our
God.
headphones on. And these children are possessed by the devil, and they're screaming, and the parents are like holding them down. It's
fair.
To your point, you shouldn't be traveling.
You shouldn't be traveling.
Where does the kid
in
have to
public,
go?
Yes.
In public transportation, even.
Where does your child need
But
to
also,
be?
there's parents that suck on places. Like, there was this one, and you know this better than anybody, but I like travel not nearly as much as her, but I travel a lot for my job. And like, there was this kid a couple flights ago. Don't ask me where. Couldn't tell you. And they were listening to their iPad without headphones. The flight attendant asked her, the mom, like 4 times, to have the kid put headphones on. And I watched this mom be like, and scroll. She wasn't even
I
doing
hate these
anything on her
parents.
phone.
I
She
already
was
hate her.
scrolling. But I was
I hope
like,
she dies in a fire of AIDS.
I was like, but I was so
AIDS
thankful
fire.
because the guy next,
You're gonna feel bad if that happens.
the guy next to
I'm
her,
gonna
we
feel
don't
great.
even know who these people are. The guy next to her in the aisle leaned over and was like, "Ma'am," and she like was jolted because it wasn't like
somebody she could blow off.
yeah, and he was like, "Ma'am, the flight attendants asked you multiple times. Everybody around you is really frustrated with this. Do you not have headphones? Because I have extra ones if he needs them." And she was like, like she couldn't believe that somebody would talk
and then
to her.
she'll gaslight and play victim.
No, and then she turned off the stupid iPad, and the kid was like rambunctious the whole time.
Yeah,
was
figure
so
out. These are the
stupid.
things that you got to figure out. If I'm gonna have kids, I've taught them how to behave in public.
And or you don't go
Japanese
in public. Because my son, to fair point, my son who's autistic, like, and is super generalized now, right? Like, he could be anywhere and he's going to be the best behaved kid there. But when he was little, he couldn't talk to you. He couldn't say, like, I'm sad, I'm pissed, I'm uncomfortable, I'm whatever. So he would act out. He would hit his head. He would hit his hands. He
was a
do all this
screamer.
stuff. He would scream. And guess what? We didn't get on a plane till he was much older.
Able to control himself,
Because
yeah.
I knew that, like, that's an issue. But, like, we went to
Yeah.
San Diego Zoo, right? In the safari park, not the zoo park, because it's more spread out.
Yep.
And, like, he did okay. We would go to a pool, and it hit a limit, and then I'd be like, we're
But
out
that
of here.
also has to do with how you're a good person, and these people are obviously not good people.
Thank you.
So
But the scrolling
the
on
apple
your
doesn't
phone-
fall far from the
Thanks.
apple
exactly
bush.
right.
The scrolling on the phone for
Apple
me
bushes?
when you have children next
Gotcha.
to you is pretty crazy to me.
What? Say
The
that one more time.
scrolling on your phone when your small child is sitting next to you, not behaving, and you are literally scrolling through phone. You're the problem.
I mean,
Yeah.
bad people.
You're scrolling on
Bad
your
parent.
phone. You're not even like typing an email. I understand if you're a single mom, you have an email deadline, you just got on a plane, it's chaotic, you've got to send this out before this. Fine, take the 30 seconds and send it. But the flight attendant comes over to you multiple times and I can literally see you.
Yeah, doom scrolling.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
What are you and what's your kid learning?
she's learning from, or the kid's learning from the mom.
Kids learning that
Or from the dad.
devices control all, so you don't need to listen to people. It's wild.
It's terrible. I mean, I think today they're really trying to put a restriction on kids having these phones because I don't think it's good for their development and everybody else's.
You have to have room to be bored.
Established.
Remember making up games when
Yeah.
you were little?
Yeah.
We all did it.
Yeah.
You made up. There's thousands of games. You
I don't
made
even.
up.
I think about when we went to. I won't mention her name because that's just really unique. But we went to somebody's house after church almost every Sunday, like all the time. What the hell did we do for 4 to 5 hours?
We were entertained the whole time because you have to be a
You're
little bit
entertained the whole
bored
And
guess
to
what
get
you-
your brain to work.
And guess what? You created memories too.
Exactly.
Well,
Because
we
you're
don't
not-
remember. But
Well, but we remember.
we remember the people.
laughing. and
But
having
you
a
weren't
fun
like creating.
time.
You're not creating memories doing this. So you remember that time I was
No,
doom
and I would
scrolling?
love pictures from that time frame. We don't have any because that wasn't what we did. We
I
never.
saw an article or something today that was talking about kids and how they are making a screenplay of their own life for social media. Like they're not actually living their lives; they're just getting content for their social media, and it was like kind of sad.
No, it's super sad. And I'm
Yeah.
grateful for when we grew up, because when we were teenagers, we didn't have to get away with a lot. I wish we did. We could have. But it's sad. It's sad that we don't have more documentation of it, but also I wouldn't reverse it if we had the opposite. Like if we
Yeah.
could go back and have phones, then I wouldn't. But after church, we'd go to church every Sunday because it's a whole thing. And it, like ended at 11, we'd go back at like 5 or 6, and we always went to all of us were always together after church every single weekend. I have no idea what we did every weekend.
You don't
Those
remember,
5
like,
to
did you
6 hours.
Were we,
No
like,
idea.
Jump
reading-
rope? Did you
reading
play like
magazines?
board
No.
games?
Were
We
you, like-
ate because one of our friends' moms could cook,
Yeah, that's true.
and we ate, but we didn't eat for 5 hours.
Did we
We like
swam in pools?
no yours
Tag?
your
Did you
pool
play
is the
hide
only
and
pool.
seek or tag?
Oh,
or
my parents had a pool.
Yeah.
So we had pools, but we didn't go to our houses the most. The house I remember the most is hers.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't know what we did. Did we do each other's hair? Did we
No.
talk about boys?
I think we
Did
talked about boys. Did we prank call boys?
maybe with the
Dream
house
phone?
phone.
Did we play Dream Phone?
Maybe, but not for 6 hours every weekend for decades.
know.
I don't know. Like it's so weird because
Now
I
you're making my
couldn't
brain
even.
hurt.
But isn't that bizarre? I thought about that. Like I was like, I have no idea.
Did you learn how to braid hair or maybe learn to do makeup?
We couldn't have
What age
braided
were you?
certain hair, but
What age were you
We were like
generally?
Well, it was after 11.
Let's say
Junior
third.
high.
Let's say like 12 to 16.
Oh yeah, then there's a lot of goss about boys going on. You're learning how to do.
We talked about Jason
Yep.
and how terrible he was, and then Malia
Yep.
and how terrible she was.
Yep.
Yeah, because we were like kind of the cooler kids at our church
Oh really?
by default.
True at all.
Yeah, it is.
Dorks.
I felt like a dork.
Do you not remember? Okay, let me give you some scenarios. When we got picked up in the church van, who got to pick where they sat first? It
Yeah,
was
because
us.
I was gonna throw up if I sat anywhere else.
No, we made the front of the bus cool, but guess
because
what?
I had to sit there because I would have
we
thrown up.
had the choice. And then when we went to Pinecrest, who got to pick which cabin they were in
I
and
don't
who
remember
always
that
got the
part.
best one?
The only part about
You
Pinecrest
don't
I
remember
remember is
being
the
above.
Band-Aid. That's it.
You don't remember being above the pavilion with all the snacks?
Oh yeah, we did go down with the
How did we get that?
Is that how cool? Is that what
We
the
were
cool
the
Okay,
cool
so memories
kids.
are coming back of
at
things that you
church?
did.
Okay.
Oh, no.
This is camp.
Those
Church
things,
camp.
camps, church camp. Sounds so dirty when you say
Well,
it like
don't
that.
worry. We wore t-shirts over our bathing
It
suits.
sounds
Don't
like
worry.
documentary status when you're like church camp, which it could be. They were good experiences though, for the most part.
It was all right.
Blackberry picking was my favorite with
Yeah,
Elizabeth
fun.
Lurker's mom.
I liked,
Where do you pick blackberries in California?
Lake Arrowhead area. It was a place called Pinecrest. It's like a generational camp. Like my uncle in his teenage years, he's 80 now,
Oh, wow.
worked there. So like it's been around forever within an Assemblies of God, which is a denomination within the church, which is what we went to. And it was like, I don't remember necessarily like the churchy parts, but we had a fun time. And we always bunked. Like we always got a cabin together. And the only reason we were quote unquote cool is because we weren't new. We had gone there for a long
you keep
time.
saying cool. What is cool?
Yeah,
mean?
it's not cool to sit in the front of the bus. It's
We-
cool.
Exactly, but it's cool not to
No.
throw up on your friends.
Actually,
That's cool.
it became cool because of her, because we all sat up there. When I say cool,
Oh, were you saying other
I
people
mean that
wanted to
we
sit with you?
never were like, I wouldn't say popular even. I would say like, we didn't give a crap about anybody around us and nobody really messed with us. That's why Malia sticks out so much because she tried. and she failed. And like,
she is.
I don't give a shit where she is. She was horrible.
Well,
to
guess
people.
what? I have her on the line.
Good. Tell her good riddance.
She's calling it.
Patching her
She
in.
was mean. Like she
was
tried
mean
to
girl,
come
yeah.
in and just like stir things up that didn't need to
junior
be
high school.
stirred up. Like she just was. And then there was 4 of us in our little friend group, right? And 2 of them they were a year above us. So 2 of them went to the high school group and 2 of us had to stay back. And that was like the hard time. And that's right when Malia came in and was trying to like, junior high. But like we were all friends.
And also 2 months ago, we were the same.
We were the same. So
Yeah.
she tried to like build this wedge between like a very solid friend group. And I just thought it was ruckus.
And it backfired on her.
Yeah, because she didn't stay at our church long. She was out.
She didn't like going.
Why did they leave? Did they move?
Because of us. My mom and her and me,
I
her
thought
and
they
her
just
mom.
moved.
No, the 4 of us
Oh.
had dinner at Coco's like 3 times that I can remember because she was such an asshole. And this was before text messages, so she would leave like actual notes and I'd just be like, here you go, Mom. And Mom would call, and my mom was high up at the church because my grandparents were very high up at the church. And so it was like, nobody really messed with us. That's the thing. Nobody messed with us. We kind of got first dibs and everything. Nobody messed with us.
Okay.
You were like the bad bitches.
I wouldn't
of
even say
church
that.
camp.
That we were.
Apparently.
Lake Nacimiento. We got to pick which tent we were in. We got to pick where we were at.
We still had to wear T-shirts over our bathing suits.
Yes, that's true. They still do
Lame.
that now.
They still do that.
Yeah.
At church camp, they
Really?
make the girls wear T-shirts over their bathing suits, and boys' nipples are just out.
Free the
I'm
nip,
not saying
I
that
guess.
girls' nips should be out.
I'm
but
saying they don't have to wear shirts, so all the
I
girls have to
understand-
cover themselves.
I understand a one piece. That's it. Not board
Yeah.
shorts. No, I understand a one piece simply because today's bathing suits are like string. So I get the one piece factor. Fine, make girls wear one pieces, but let them live.
Also, have you ever swam in a T-shirt? It's
It's
not
awful.
fun.
Yeah, it's
terrible.
awful.
It's not a fun time.
Well, and we were taught growing up that
Actually, I don't know what
like
it's like.
girls cover yourselves because we don't want to give
You're shirt
boys
off guy all the time.
we don't want to give boys lustful thoughts rather than teaching the
Yeah,
boys,
no, it's
hey,
Bodies
But at
are
least-
bodies.
but at
and
least-
stop looking at them weird.
at least the one piece. Let's like, you know.
The one
Can we
piece I do
compromise?
understand.
Yes.
I would, if I was running a camp like that, I would want a one piece for so many reasons. Like there's
But I
staff,
couldn't believe how many. It's been 30. How many years?
20 plus, yeah.
20 plus years,
almost
and
30.
there's still. Landon went to church camp, and it was on the list of things to
Yeah.
pack. If you're a girl, you need to pack a swim-in T-shirt.
Well, the biggest thing was board shorts was that one, but it did say t-shirt.
Cover
but
all your
But then he
bodies.
said nobody followed it. He was
Great.
like,
I'm
everybody
so
was
happy.
in bikinis.
Enjoy your
Oh wait,
life.
so they suggest it's like a strong suggested thing, but
I
you
think they
They
told them,
revolted
but
a
also
little
their
bit?
youth pastor is like 12. I don't
think that's actually accurate.
like
I don't think your
25.
pilot the other day was 12 either, but that's okay.
25.
Great, I know. You're also like
Old.
Exactly. That's
know.
where we are now.
But I'm just saying his youth pastor, like our youth pastors were Kobe Bryant, remember? Kobe, the dark-haired guy, and Toby McGuire. Was it Toby? No. Toby
you had
McGuire's
celebrity
neck.
pet names.
Toby something. Toby Mick something, wasn't it?
Toby Mick something. And his daughter's name was Michaela.
And Shannon was his wife.
And there was Cheyenne was the other
Cheyenne
daughter.
and Michaela. And then he cheated on her with a guy.
Do you want to do a quick non-audio break and say who out loud?
It was just a dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Well, I think a lot of those guys are closeted.
But then our good friend in that group married a pastor. That pastor cheated on her with her sister-in-law, her brother's wife.
Good person.
Terrible
There's
person.
so much interpersonal drama in churches. It's ridiculous.
And that person that we were just talking about, our pastor, was like besties with the fucking cheater, and they have their own church now. So I don't believe anything.
You know
they
what
say.
happened? He lost a bunch of weight and he started feeling good, and he was like, "Oh, I can do whatever I want." Yuck.
But
Men are
also the
pigs.
person that he cheated
Oink,
on with
oink,
was
baby.
not attractive.
Casey
And they
Slater.
all worked at the same church. You want to just be rogue, go ahead, but you're still a pastor and you define that behavior as fine. It's fine. What?
Yeah, that's the thing with church. It's like, I guess like the one. I know there's a good moral scaffolding for like
Some.
but like these people that try to behave so well when they're like trying
It's
to.
fake.
But deep down there's like shit going on that you like.
That's what I'm saying. The interpersonal drama is real. There is
Yeah.
so much beneath the surface.
Well, that's why the church that I like somewhat go to, I listen to more than anything. Like I like because they're very much like, hey, if you're looking for people that like have this stuff figured out, we're not the church. Like we don't got it.
How about the church of not being able to
super
figure it out?
flag-handed.
That'd be the cool church. Hey, we just don't have shit figured out.
That's kind of what mine
We're just nice to each other.
talks about. They're just kind of like, hey, look at this as, I wouldn't say a moral compass because I definitely, and we don't need to get too far into this, but I definitely believe in God for sure. And I like pray and I read a Bible and like, I believe in a lot of things, but there's a lot of things that I'm like in my opinion, if you kill yourself, I don't think God's like straight to hell for you. I think that he's like, oh, there was some mental stuff there. Like,
Yeah.
come hang out. I also
Yeah.
don't think heaven is like exact. I don't believe everything in this book, but I believe in like what I've gotten through in life and what has. And we always say like she believe like it's like universe driven versus God driven and like just different ideas, but we grew up the same way, so it's interesting.
What if you thought, I mean, if you want to get real dark about suicide, what if you thought suicide for your reasoning was you're doing something for other people that was good? So then you're doing a sacrifice.
I think it's mental health in general. I think if you are at that point, like your mental health is so severely in need of some attention and some help that it's sad because if you had any other sickness, it wouldn't be frowned upon, right? But because it's mental health, it has this like stigma to it. So in my opinion, like it's just somebody is sick with somebody with a, a long-term disease or whatever.
It's an illness, right?
Exactly. To me, it's the same
But what if you have
thing.
like a terminal illness? And then you're like,
assisted suicide kind of thing?
yeah, what if you
I'm
think
so
that
about
like
it.
you'd be better off, you feel
Go
like you're
for it.
weighing down other people's lives.
So about it.
And then you're like, I want to die now. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was doing that. So it's like, there's like these situations. There's so many situations. It could be mental health.
Totally.
It could be you feel like you're just wasting space.
I think if you have a terminal illness, that to me, if you want to
Go out on your own terms? Hell
that's
yeah.
not mental health to me. That to me is like survival, like where our brains go to survive. Like this isn't working. I'm putting so many people in this position. I want to go.
Yeah.
And I think that is insanely fair. And I disagree or not. I think it should be allowed in our country. It's allowed in a lot of countries. I think there should be an age limit to it. But
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
because there was
Yes.
like a 12-year-old recently.
No, your brain needs to be fully developed.
Totally.
And there needs to be extenuating
for everything,
circumstances.
in my opinion.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything when you're.
Yeah,
let
but
things
in my
happen.
opinion, assisted offing is much different than somebody who's angry and
unaliving.
unaliving. But somebody who, to me, they're super different, right? Wouldn't you think they're different? Because one to me is mental health help, and the other one is
Well, I think if you want to do it, you should do it. And I also don't think there's consequences.
that's fair. I don't either though. That's what I was saying.
In general.
I absolutely don't think there's consequences because to me, the God that I believe in created us, gay, straight, and otherwise, and the God that I believe in would not be like, oh, you're hurting so bad that you did something, let me punish you. I just think that's crazy. I don't agree with that.
It's such a vast gray area on two sides. The spectrum is so big.
Yeah.
Of millions of like reasons why you would
Yeah,
want to kill
I'm
yourself,
sure.
and it shouldn't be judged.
13 reasons why, to be more specific.
We shouldn't plug that show.
What's this
Wasn't trying to
show?
plug it.
What's this show?
Let's not talk about it.
Should we
It's
take a
not
break?
good. Yes.
A
I
pee
think we
break,
should.
and then talk about the show.
Yeah.
And we should talk about Laura Owens and her parents.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you.
In the industry, you call that a tease. We'll be right back.
I'm so excited. I just got so cheesed.
I bet you did.
Yeah, we gotta change it up from. We gotta do some hot
dark and
goss.
gloomy. I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Sound
know,
like
I
a
need
sinner
to-
in church.
So we'll be back.
I am a sinner in church.
Yeah, the Jeffy Show. The Jeffy Show. The Jeffy Show. The Jeffy Jeffrey Show. Go Jeff yourself today. Welcome to the Jeffy and Jeffrey Show. Yeah, you're listening to the Jeffy and Jeffrey Show. All right, Jeffy and Jeffrey Show. Jeffy and Jeffrey Show. Don't forget to go Jeff yourself. All right, go Jeff yourself today. You need some good Jeff and love today. Jeff, go Jeff yourself. Jeffy and Jeffrey Show. Jeffy and Jeffrey Show. Definitely the best Jeffy show on the Jeffy planet. Jeff yourself today. It's the best damn Jeffrey show. It's the best show you'll ever listen to, cause you're gonna Jeff your mind. Jeffy Show. Jeffrey Show. The Jeffy Jeffrey Show. The Jeffy Show. The Jeffy Show. Yeah. You're gonna love what you're listening or watching to. Yeah, go Jeff yourself, you little bitch. All right.
Oh, wow, is that a moose? What a majestic animal. I better get very close to it for a nice selfie. Oh, wait, now I'm being stomped to death, and here I am, a dumb ghost, reading you this PSA. Folks, believe it or not, people have this weird tendency to approach wild animals, especially ones that have the capability to injure or kill you. This actually happens in real life, so be sure to maintain a safe distance from wild animals, because guess what? They're scared, wild, and unpredictable. Brought to you by the Jeffy and Jeffrey Association and the Jeffed Up Council.
Welcome to the show, Jeff and Jeff on the mic. Swinging rhymes a heavyweight, knock it out like Mike. Cooking up knowledge, he'll a chef, Jeff Cook. Listeners tune in daily, got them all hooked. Well, Jeff yourself, the motto we preach. Authentic vibes, yo, we out of reach. Let Jeff cook, spicing up the day. Old school flavor, keeping fake away. Broadcast city sounds pumping through the speakers. Staying true to roots, ain't no other like these sneakers. Jeff and Jeffrey stepping up, rapping real loud on this airwave spotlight, feeling so proud. Yo, Jeff yourself, the motto we preach. Authentic vibes, yo, we out of reach. Let Jeff cook, spicing up the day. Old school flavor, keeping fake away. Breaking news, wisdom drops on the clock. Twisting the flow, make the hater sidewalk. Every line pristine, never cutting corners. 90s bounce, keep the rhythm from the mourners. Radio thump, bumping in the club. Jeff and Jeff Pulse, give it up for the hub. Spitting fire discussions, calling's all clear. Tune in right now, spread the word loud and clear. True to roots, ain't no other like these seekers. Jeff and Jeffrey stepping up, repping real loud on this airwave spotlight, feeling so proud. Yo, Jeff yourself, the motto we preach. Authentic vibes, yo, we out of reach. Let Jeff cook, spicing up the day. Old school flavor, keep it fake away. Breaking news, wisdom drops round the clock. Twisting the flow, make the hater sidewalk. Every line pristine, never cutting corners. 90s bounce, keep the rhythm from the mourners. Radio thump, bump it in the club. Jeff and Jeff Pulse, give it up for the hub. Spitting fire discussions, calling's all clear. Tune in right now, spread the word loud and clear.
feedback in mine. I don't want to stop it. And say
Feedback?
it.
Like, what are you saying? What
Like,
feedback?
I didn't hear that.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes that happens. Just keep the mic away from. Oh, you're. It might be the. How's the volume right now?
Good.
Okay. Sometimes when it gets too close to the mic, it screws things up.
That's fair.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wrap it. Even Conor McGregor, who claimed sobriety, was throwing back one of his
Oh, Conor McGregor.
one of his drinks that he.
That actually ties into Laura Owens.
What happens? Okay, so we're talking about Laura Owens. What is? Okay, you heard about the dad
excited.
and the mom, and it's like back to where the apple doesn't fall far from the bush.
I haven't just heard from it. I know everything.
I know she hates it when I'm getting it wrong.
I don't understand what that is.
He does it on purpose.
it's
Because
a
this
apple
phrase
tree.
is the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, but he keeps saying bush because he knows it's bothering me.
Why does it bother you?
Because it's wrong.
Okay, that's fair. She does like things you do. Grammar.
I didn't know.
Grammar.
I don't know if you were gonna dislike it or not, but I knew you would notice it.
We went to a restaurant and it said old fashions, and she was like, "What the fuck is that?" It's old
It
fashioned.
said old fashioned apostrophe S.
That's what I
The
meant.
old fashions are possessing what? The drinks on the bottom? No.
And then margaritas, but then it said margarita, and you're like, the grammar here is just throwing me off.
Every single restaurant that I have been to in the past 6 months, there is at least one grammatical error on there. And I'm
That
like,
should be your
why?
business when you retire.
Nobody's going to pay me to do
Well,
that. I'm doing
AI
it
will
for
do
free.
it. AI will do it now, but it could have been 10 years ago.
Yeah. Don't get me started on espresso.
I never said that correctly. And if it wasn't for spell check, I wouldn't have a job, so I can't really chat.
Or no, wait, espresso. People go espresso.
I say that.
Do you say it like
I
that?
100%.
You do not. You do?
Espresso.
Leave the show
Wait,
immediately.
Espresso.
S.
Espresso. Did I say it
Yes.
right?
Yeah, you said
Okay.
it correctly.
I
I
don't
was.
know
said
that I
espresso.
always say it correctly. Do I?
What is there something else that you say wrong that it makes me crazy?
Not the movies.
No, I like when you say it like that because I feel like we're in the 20s and we're gonna go.
We're gonna go to the
movies.
movies. Because apparently I say it weird.
I'm not the only
I'm
one.
gonna go to the
But
movies
to be
on my
fair-
Ford Model T. You hear?
To be fair, sometimes I don't realize it until I see other people with it. Like there was a Love Is Blind season where they were from Minnesota.
Oh, you do have that accent.
And I have I speak in like a Minnesota accent, but I don't have. I'm not from Minnesota. Maybe I just watched Bobby's World too much growing up.
Bobby's
Even though I
World?
said Bobby. Exactly. Yeah. So
Kind of
weird.
like you mean like Fargo, like how they talk.
I don't know. I've never
A
seen
little
Fargo.
bit.
That's
little bit.
North Dakota, right?
I've never
Where
seen
were they?
Fargo.
It's all sort of in that
Yeah.
northern
The accent that
region.
bothers me is Massachusetts because of how they say it. Like garage.
You keep saying that, and I've never heard somebody from Massachusetts say garage.
They
so
do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Garage. Because they can't say A's correctly. Oh, Ruby. Oh, Ruby. Okay. We're okay. We're back. Back in the game.
Live.
Ruby, you're gonna get fired, dude. You
She
can't
was just
fire
trying
us.
to have her bone.
I know.
She didn't mean it.
Of course she didn't. But I'm scolding
She's been
her.
forgiven.
100%. She's always forgiven.
We do have a fourth guest here. It's been licking our toes.
Not our
not
toes.
Oh my god, she was feasting on my feet earlier as
They're
we were talking about
salty.
suicide.
That probably did something in your brain,
It's
huh?
unalived.
Your search history is going to be
So
real weird
when
after
you
that.
talk about Lauren Owen's family, Laura.
They were talking about her and their parents on
Yeah.
the radio this morning.
Which
okay,
radio
give us the Cliff
station?
Notes.
I listen to the Woody Show every morning, but on 98.7.
Oh.
All 98.7.
It's gone mainstream.
What do you,
Love it.
oh, they've been mainstream for like 10 years.
No, her case.
The Laura Owens
Oh yeah,
case
yeah.
has gone
So like what
mainstream.
I'm hearing is that they're getting they had a bankruptcy charge and such, and they're trying to do Chapter 11, but they're like, no, you can't do that.
So first they filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, and then they realized like, oh shit, we have to give all this crap to the U.S. trustee's office, not just the judge.
Yeah.
So then they were like, okay, never mind. It was canceled because their home is going into foreclosure. So that's why they filed it. Then they filed for Chapter 11, which is incredibly nuanced, and nobody does that without an attorney. But they decided to do it without an attorney. And then they realized because the same U.S. trustees that handled Laura Owens' bankruptcy also handled theirs. And the only reason Laura Owens filed for bankruptcy was because she owed Clayton Eckerd almost $200K.
Who's Clayton Eckerd again?
The bachelor that she claimed that she was pregnant. And now she has 14 felonies against her. And we find out on August 28th if she takes the plea deal or not, but she's never going to.
It's so funny how we find, I'm like, I don't usually find fascination in like these psychotic people. And in fact, I try to avoid like hearing about it because obviously it's going to have a quote unquote triggering aspect of like the whole situation. And because I can't stand people like this, but I guess because of your
But we're all
fascination, I'm fascinated. But the whole GoFundMe as well is insane. How she, like they said, a friend started a GoFundMe for the Laura Owens' father because of his sickness.
Well,
and they haven't used they've used like a very small fraction of that GoFundMe, which was like $132,000 that they
$139,000. They used $241 for medical expenses.
I read a little bit more. It's like 13,000 or something like that. But
no, I know the whole transfer. It's 241.
That's insane.
So, do you think
ChatGPT was wrong then?
in your cheers to that for working once, that bitch. Do you think that Laura Owens' parents would be in this situation were it not for her tomfoolery?
I'm going to do you one better. I don't think that Laura Owens would be in the fuckery that she's in without her parents.
Apple doesn't far too far from the
I think that
pineapple tree.
I think so. There's an
palm tree.
Pineapples don't.
There's an unindicted co-conspirator in her case that is her mother.
Right, because of the phone thing.
100%.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
There's an unindicted co-conspirator in Laura Owens' criminal case that is her mother. It's not said that, but it's pure speculation, but I'm right. And I think that they targeted it because if you go back to Mike Maricini's case, even he called, like the parents called Mike Maricini was her second victim, but the world knows it as her first victim. And
just for clarity, for anybody that doesn't know, a victim of what? What did she do? Like lied about being pregnant?
Faking and stalking and harassment.
Copy that.
Harassment and
that's kind of goes across the board with most of the victims, correct?
All.
Like that's like the same. Like
they're like a carbon copy of each other. It's kind of wild.
Of like same exact like patterns.
Yeah. So
fake pregnancy, stalking. What? Anything.
Date me or else.
Or I'll say something about you sexually molested me or something.
And then she also accused them of the assault
of grape.
And all that.
Yeah. So
you said grape?
Yeah.
What's grape now?
Well, I don't want to be demonetized. I said grape.
Okay, gotcha.
That's like a thing.
Like unalive.
Unalive.
Okay.
So
they have rapeseed, so.
So you're saying that this was all inevitable, by either way you look at it. Did she cause it, or did they cause her? And then she caused it.
It's a great question. I think my personal opinion. I'm not a doctor. I think that
I went on TV.
I think I would love to. No, I wouldn't. I have to see blood. I think that Laura Owens suffers from histrionic personality disorder as well as borderline personality disorder to an extreme. And I think that is very hard to treat when you have people that recognize it and want to get you help. It's still hard to treat because those people lie to professionals, they lie to therapists, they lie to doctors, they lie, right? But I think when you have a parent that's enabling that behavior, you have now created a fucking monster that's never going to be caged, period, full stop. It's just not. So I think Laura Owens on August 28th either has to say, I plead guilty to these charges and she will go to jail for some time, or she says, I'm not guilty. And when I say sometime, maybe 1 to 3 years max. Or she says, I'm not guilty of these 14 felonies. And then she'll go to trial and she will be convicted and spend up to 32 years in prison.
Yeah, but that will get dumbed down to like 2.
No.
Really?
No.
You think she will?
Not in Mariposa. No, not the county she's being tried in. Less than 2% of cases go to trial in that county. And the ones that go to trial, the judge fucking goes hard. And I'm sorry, male victims are not popular. They're just not. Women victims are. However, this particular story, if the genders were reversed, if it was a guy in this situation, he'd be fucking life in prison.
Yeah.
For everything that he's done.
You think so?
100%. 100%. If a guy put you through the type of turmoil that this woman has done to multiple women, and a judge saw that, especially a female judge, you think that she's just going to?
What
be
about
like,
the Tinder swindler guy? Wasn't he equally as bad as her?
Tinder swindler was harder to prove because he got gifts.
It's true.
Oh, yeah, I remember this story now. Okay.
He was like super manipulative.
Scammy.
Yeah, but unfortunately, when you give somebody money, it's very hard to prove, not believe, very hard to prove that you were coerced into.
What about
that.
like if they had receipts saying that like this is all given on false pretenses?
If you told me you had cancer and you needed $20,000 because you had cancer and you needed this very specific thing and this is what you had to do, and I had proof that you had said all of that I could prove you were coercing me. If you told me in private and then I wired you $20,000 and there was no record of you telling me anything, I have no way of proving that you coerced me. There's no way to prove it. So her parents, I think, are a huge problem. I feel bad for Ron. Like it's a tough place for me to be in because Ron is very old, has Parkinson's disease. However, I don't know how many illnesses of his I believe because they've been steered by these two people.
Been lying.
And you have to remember, she's 36 years old and lives at home and has never, ever, by the way, the bankruptcy shit, you know what we learned? Never in her life has she ever had a W-2 or a 1099 job. Name another 36-year-old that's the case. I can't name any.
Man, I hate this woman so much.
My son is 15 and has had a W-2 at this point. Like, how do you
get by in life?
How do you become 36 years old? And okay, so let's say, oh, well, she has a mental illness. Cool. Then why are you allowing her access to the internet? Why are you allowing her access to men?
She's essentially a child.
She's worse than a child. She's so calculated. That's the thing with histrionic and borderline personality disorders in general. But they're very hard to treat. But if you know them as a parent and you aren't doing the steps to help them, but you're putting fuel on the fire, at what point, whose fault is it more?
Like that child on the plane. Yeah. Future histrionic personality disorder.
Possibly.
Could be.
Possibly.
And there's going to be a lot more of those cropping up because of our the whole it's hard to explain this, being overly nice to a child with no real discipline.
Gentle parent.
Like I could imagine, like my dad put the fear of God in me,
Us too.
and like I think there's a reason behind that. Like you gotta go, I'm gonna be hard on you because I don't want you to be an asshole later on in life and get shot by someone.
What were you afraid of? So you said he put the fear of God in you. Was it like you were gonna be punished in some way?
Yeah, punished. Yeah, of course.
Like grounded or whatever?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I could say more, but I don't want to talk about what my parents did.
No,
I know. I'm just curious on what the...
We did too, though. We were taught, but ours was to an extreme to scare us.
We were going to burn in hell.
Was hell,
so.
right?
Mine wasn't like actual religious things. It was like physical.
We were same, and we grew up in that generation, right?
Yeah, but that was like a normal thing.
It was.
It was accepted. Absolutely,
Yeah.
It was. And I don't think, at least my experience, it wasn't to an excess. But I think that I think the difference is too the respect level that kids have now versus then.
True.
You have to respect the people that are in charge of you.
Yeah.
Even us
Yes.
as adults, like we have to respect
Kids
the policeman that's pulling us over, right? Because if we don't, what are we gonna do? Fuck off. We're just gonna drive on. Or when they come up to us, fuck you. And then what happens? We suffer real life
trouble,
consequences.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like you have to respect the person that's telling you what to do. So parenting, I did it different with each kid, and I learned from one. We just talked about this. I learned from one to the other. But something I do with my son is I put critical thinking back on him. So like if he wants to do something that I know is a totally bad idea, I question him and be like, why do you want to? I make him critically think about it to the point where he's like, yeah, maybe not. Maybe
It's
I
like,
don't
do you
wanna
think
do
that, like, how do you, so, or you could like really press on him, like, okay, so how are you going to do that? How is that going to work?
Or maybe I let him go and fucking fall on his face. And then
Sometimes
he'll learn.
mistakes are the best way to learn things.
If it's unsafe, that's different, right?
Yeah,
But
of
if
course.
it's like stupidity, fine, go and figure it out because you're gonna figure it out. And
yeah.
yeah,
We got to learn. Teaching consequences is definitely. I mean, like, I remember Whitney Cummings talking about it, where she like got up in her mom's face, and then her mom like smacked the shit out of her one time. She never did it again, though. She like learned that I should like respect my elders.
some kids don't learn that though, because there was one time my daughter stepped to me, the only time I slapped her across the face, and both of us were like stunned. I was stunned that I did it. She was stunned that I did it. That didn't stop her moving forward.
Oh, okay.
But in that moment, it stopped us both. Like, I was like,
Shocking.
oh my gosh. Because I didn't know I was capable of anything physical.
Yeah.
But she like stepped to me, got in my face, and I just went open hand and smacked her across the face. Nothing hard. She didn't have a mark. There was nothing like that. But like, but now kids are like, oh, I'll call CPS on you. And I was like, go the fucking ahead. Go ahead. Call them. Call the cops. Call them.
So complicated.
It's weird. It's tricky. But back to the Laura Owens of it all. I think her parents, not necessarily dad, but I think her parents are a big part of why she is who she is. I think it's really sad, but at this point, my sympathy has run out for her because she's incredibly calculated. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's not naive. She's not dumb. She's incredibly smart. And it sucks because most people with borderline and histrionic are incredibly smart.
Yeah, isn't that
They
a
just
shame?
use
They're
it
using it for evil.
For such a wrong
Yeah.
purpose. Like, we have somebody in our life that we know exceptionally well who's very
Yeah.
close to us that, damn, they're smart. And they've been smart since they were a child. But, like, there's no way to
Rein it
reverse
in,
that.
I heard an interesting argument. If you could go back in time and kill baby Hitler, would you do it? Or would you do this? Would you teach it to do great things, good things?
That
Those
goes,
are the choices?
but that goes back. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that because that goes back to the
Well, it's like
what's
always
it
been the
called?
debate.
Nurture versus nature.
Well, here's the thing. It's like, haven't you guys seen any movies? Anytime they've ever gone back and it changes the whole timeline.
Butterfly
anything.
effect, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
What
I
was
think that's
Hot Tub Time Machine. Google. What was it called now?
Lugal.
I'm just saying that what I've learned and all I know is from movies is that road
But they
messed
do
things
present
up.
like
That's true.
a good thought provoking and like a possibility of what could be true. I mean,
Yeah.
we're doing that with right now in real time of like AI horror stories or robots horror stories.
Yeah.
I mean, we got Black Mirror. Every episode is now each episode is becoming true.
I've never
Isn't that
seen
interesting?
That.
It's future, but close future, and it's just a little.
Like The Simpsons.
It's scary. It's not scary in like the classic like.
You know that The Simpsons like have predicted. I actually went on chat the other day and I was like, based on The Simpsons, what stock should I invest in?
How's it working out for you?
I didn't do it, but they predicted quite a bit, and I'm like, this is creepy because I didn't realize. Kella and I had like a random conversation about it, and he was like, "Oh, they've predicted a lot," and I'm like, because we didn't watch The Simpsons growing up, so
I wasn't allowed.
Same. So I didn't know what he was talking about. And then I looked it up and I started researching it and Googling it and I was like, oh my Lanta.
Were you,
Like,
did you watch when you were a kid?
I did.
Simpsons?
I watched when I was a kid.
I feel like we
they-
missed out on a whole.
They did a
section
whole.
of culture.
One of them's crazy when Trump was
comes down the elevator.
goes
as
down the
president.
elevator and then it like actually happens. It's insane.
It
They're
is.
saying that there's a new prediction. It's kind of scary. It's like apocalyptic style, but I can't remember exactly what they're predicting.
Well, I mean, is The Simpsons predicting the future or is The Simpsons dictating the future?
That's a fair point.
Is it magical?
Here's how I feel about it.
I mean, they write so much stuff that like eventually they're gonna get some things right and some things wrong.
Yeah. Kel and I talk about this a lot. We're like, because he's very like doomsday thinking a lot, and I don't have that thought process. So to me, it's like, did I wake up today? Did I get to walk at the beach today? Did I get to go into an office today? Did I get free will to pick what I wore today? Did I get to wash my hair with the product that I chose?
Very.
Did I get to eat what I wanted that I
healthy
bought
way
from
of-
a grocery
yeah.
store? Yes, I did. So tomorrow, am I going to be able to do that? As far as I know, sure. And the next day, as far as I know, sure. So even if like the world, but again, we don't live in like a country, we're very privileged in the sense that we don't live in a country that like
Things
I have to
wouldn't
worry
flip
about
immediately,
bombs blowing up your neighbor's house. I don't have to worry about like, I live a very incredibly privileged life and I'm well aware of that.
Oh, I try to remind myself every day.
I'm super aware of it. And something I tell my son every day is like, the world doesn't need another white guy that's privileged. So like, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this.
I mean, to add to that, it's, in media, this is kind of like when the pandemic happened, my dad, like, because I was living with my dad at the time, he stopped subscribing to cable, turned it off because like we didn't want to watch the news anymore.
Yeah.
Because, you watch the news and you
all
think
opinion.
like it's like chaotic and everybody hates each other and everybody's at each other's throats. But then you walk outside and everybody's like kind of nice to each other.
Yeah.
And even like in like big cities, you think it's like complete shit. But you could go to even LA or San Francisco when you hear about the poop app in San Francisco where they're finding like there's literally an app made for where they can find shit.
That's actually
I was
happened.
No,
gonna
that's
say,
true.
that's not accurate.
It's true
But
that
I
that's
will-
happening, but like you can go there and probably
Still
not
live
run
your
into
normal
trouble.
life, yeah.
You can just
I think media has become incredibly, it's not facts. It's not like, hey, this is what happened.
It's clicks. It's
I
likes,
would
it's all
love that.
stuff,
I would
yeah.
love like, hey, today it snowed. Not today it snowed and I heard or I feel.
It's because
like, shut
Trump
up.
did this or whatever political leader. It's their
always-
fault. Elon Musk said this and now it's snowing.
Right. It just is all opinion based and I don't even know if I don't know if that's an educated statement, but it's unfortunate that we're not just given facts, that
Okay,
we're
so
given
where are the
so many
facts?
opinions.
That's exactly I would agree with that statement.
Roll the tape. Let's see the video. At this point, there's video of everything. So, like, rather than pulling in consultants and like this person went to school for this and they're well
So you're
educated
pro
on
flock
this.
camera then?
No, that's a fair point too.
You're pro what?
Flock camera.
That's a fair point too.
Pro
I'm
flock
just saying,
camera.
like, can you just tell us what happened today? The president said this. He said
Yeah.
it came out of his mouth.
Yeah, but then they'll like twist
So then
it.
why not even twist it? I don't even care about that.
There's a lot
But
of
why do I have to hear 20 people's opinions about what happened? Like, same with sportscasters, right? They talk about a game for 2 hours before the game happens. What could happen? What could happen? What could happen?
Yeah.
Then the whole time the game is playing, it's, I think because of this injury and because of this and because of this, we're literally watching it. We're watching it. We're watching it happen. And then afterwards, this happened, this is why I think. Why is that necessary? Can we just show us the event and call it a day?
So you're saying you don't want commentary?
I want the option of commentary, but if I'm watching something that's claiming to be the news to me means you are telling me what happened.
And it's hard
That's
to find like when you want to like, okay, do your own research. Okay, well, I do my own research. It depends on where you're researching and then who
But
gives
also,
you the
how do you
information.
feel about it? If I just watch insert president or whatever political or non-political, whatever, pastor, I don't care. I watch this person talk. I'm watching it in real time. Whether or not they're being fed a teleprompter, it's coming out of their mouth. I don't care. They chose to say it. So if I'm watching this person talk, I'm a human. I can have my own opinion. I don't necessarily need to Google something to say.
I just think perhaps people as a collective don't want that. They want the sensation. They want to have something to talk about at the
that's
cooler. They want
the
that
most
good stuff.
fantastic word that could encapsulate what I think of it is they want the sensation. And that to me is, damn, I wish we didn't have so much need
but it's
for
too late.
sensation.
So,
You know,
you just got to continue to wake up every day and drink your coffee and do things.
take a walk and move and eat the
And
food
be
that I
kind to
bought
your
at a grocery
neighbors
store.
and like be nice to people.
Yeah, say good morning, say hello. Like sometimes somebody will never hear anybody talk to them throughout the day. I think about that every time I pass somebody. Like maybe I'm the only person that's going to talk to them today.
Sometimes I will realize that I didn't even unlock my front door to leave
Yeah, because you work from home.
I work from home,
Yeah.
and there'll be a day where I work out from home on every other day. So I'm like, oh, I never even left my home. So like,
Which sometimes is so nice.
I mean, it is nice.
I love a
Well,
bedrock
humans
day.
need other humans, though.
You know,
Oh yeah, community. We all need a community.
what's even weirder is like I will be so I've kind of came to realization on this. If I have someone come and visit me, I'm like, are you here? Are you
real?
Are you real?
Are you real?
Like it's
No.
kind of like I'm like sometimes take myself third person when I'm like, what is this like? Because it's like a Matrix thing where you're like,
super
am I
fair, yeah.
like, is this actually happening right
Yeah,
now?
totally. Yeah. Well, we even talked about like on Sunday, I had like the dreamiest day of all time. And then I picked you up, which was like the cherry on top, to go to dinner. And we had the best time. Like, I had the most perfect day. Is the world good?
Yeah.
No. But did I have like
Depends on where the world is good.
dreamiest day of my life?
Wow.
Well, the world is good
100%.
here. There's a lot of good places in the
But
world.
not necessarily. The world's good for us in that moment, but my neighbor could be experiencing this, or like
Yeah,
my
of
family
course.
could be experiencing this, or like, you know what I mean? So it's all perspective.
I mean, I don't think it's if your life is good. I don't think it's good to dwell upon others' negativity.
That's true, but and I mean, how privileged are we that we get to say that, right? Because again, we don't look outside and see extreme poverty or extreme sadness. Like we look outside and see a rooftop of another beautiful home.
Yeah, and then we complain about when the roofs need to be power washed. And,
Right.
Or the noise of the leaf blower.
Yeah.
I fucking hate leaf blowers.
Everybody does.
You know what's weird? I
especially-
find them comforting.
You do? The
It's not that I
hum?
would. It's not like I would want them blowing
like
outside my
car
window.
alarms too?
But it's like you know that it's like comforting. You know that there's people out there doing things.
Do you like car alarms too?
Car alarms are different.
No, but I think this comes back to your whole, you feel very isolated at times. So I think knowing that
Oh.
even just somebody else is right there is like comforting.
Well,
There's
you
And I
hear
understand
the
that.
people gardening, doing the gardening work. You feel like there's just good things
Life
happening.
is happening,
Life is
yeah.
happening, and it's nice.
And things are being maintained and it's a beautiful
Yeah.
place. So yeah, it makes
I mean,
sense.
you've heard you were here when the construction was happening in like the other place, and like, you know, as long as it's not at nighttime when I'm trying to sleep.
It was in the middle of the day. It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
very respectful
Yeah.
timing.
Yeah. Sometimes
for
I'm
that
like,
person.
you're working on a Sunday?
I always think about newborn babies at that time though. Because I remember
Listen,
having a
if the
newborn
world-
baby.
If the world
and-
had to be tailored to newborn babies.
Oh, that's a true statement though. That's super fair. And I don't like newborns at all. I don't like kids that aren't mine.
And yet you're so nice to children.
Because I think they're like, I hope best for them. But they
But you're like, hey,
bother
little
me.
fucker, I don't like you very much, but have a great day. Well,
And then there's some of Landon's friends like that I like adore, and then there's others, and I'm like, you're an asshole.
well, they're teenagers. Teenagers are assholes.
Before they were teenagers.
Well, you don't have to dox them here. You don't have to.
Oh, I'm not gonna. And I don't know half their parents, and the parents that I do know love them, great kids.
And they're listening right now. Hello.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, good luck in high school. We just had to figure out a locker, by the way.
Oh, this is a fun story.
Oh, you know what's weird? Before you started the locker story, I have
Yeah.
a dream where I can't remember my locker combo back in high school.
Yes, and so you told me about that dream, and then she told me that Landon did not understand how to use a locker.
Which is fair, because when was the last time, or when was any time that he's ever had to do you turn right, then
what
you
is it?
turn
You go
left.
right, you have to go past
You go right. The first number is you go right to the exact number.
Yep.
Then, so you like spin, and then you land on the number. Then you go past the number when you turn it this way, and then onto the number. And then to turn right again, you go onto the number.
Because you have to go.
Yeah. So Landon just got his, we just had registration or whatever on Monday, and we had time. So I was like, let's go to your locker and figure that out, because that's going to be like a thing.
Stressful. For me, it
Yeah.
was stressful.
For any human, I
You're
think.
still having dreams about it.
I told you about this dream?
Yes.
I don't remember you telling me about this. But I still have like this stress. I'm like, what is my locker combo?
Yeah. So we went to the locker. I got merch too, because I had to get merch of the school that my kid's gonna
Roll
attend.
dice.
Capo.
Capo, yeah. The colors are black and yellow. At least there's a
Cute.
song about
Black
it.
and yellow, black and yellow.
Are you gonna
Can't
get in
sing
trouble
it.
What?
for singing?
Black and yellow, black and yellow. There. I just kind of yelled it.
Black and yellow.
Okay, so
So we go to the locker,
Yes.
and he was like,
How many times did he try before he got it?
so I showed him probably 3 times. And he was like, okay, let me try it. Because at first I couldn't get it because I forgot that you had to
skip it.
The second time you had to skip it and go. And so I was like, okay. And then I was like, hold on, one more. So I did it. And then I was like, oh, okay, this is what you do. So I showed him, but his locker's on top. And so you have to kind of like peer over because it's higher. And so he got it. He did it maybe 3 or 4 times and he got it.
Okay.
And he kept putting stuff in there to like make sure it got out. And I was like, okay, we got it.
Does he have the numbers written down somewhere?
Yeah, on a schedule, which he
That's
got
well-
like his dream
yeah.
schedule. So he was like,
Keep it next to your pillow, according
Yeah.
to Jeff. Just in
Yeah.
case.
Or
you
like
can't remember
in your phone,
sleep.
hide it. Your
oh, the phone's a
secret
great
stuff.
point. We didn't have that growing up. You'd like
had to
have
use
to have
your
a
brain.
post-it. Yeah. And he was scared he was going to have to share a locker because at Dana, they have to share a locker. And dad and stepmom went to Dana and they both shared lockers.
I didn't share lockers. I don't remember sharing lockers.
And well, Dana has too many kids, so of course they shared lockers. But
Oh
Capo,
my god, they can't figure out a place to put more lockers?
no,
That is
they
insane.
still have I almost said porta potties, portables.
Portables. Oh, boy.
I know. They finally put one building out in the furthest corner of the property. And that took forever to make too, which was
Took a long
hilarious.
time for sure. We walked by it every day, and I was like, dude, it's too much. And Landon was bummed. He was like, such a bummer that like this brand new building goes up across the street from us, and I can't go to it. He doesn't want to go there though. So yeah, but we
Why
figured
doesn't
out
he want to go there?
he just doesn't. Like he had a similar experience that I had to what that school did, right? So like.
He knew kids that went there or something?
No, when I say the same experience, like the reason I don't like Dana, he had his own perspective on
What's
it.
the reason why you don't like Dana?
We'll talk about it offline. But
Is it really like something
It's just
incriminating?
so convenient. It's 1 block away.
My
you
daughter,
gonna be hurting Dana Hill's
my
feelings?
my daughter went there, and it was a horrific experience. However, I
With
don't
the
think that was
people?
because of the school. I
The
think
students there?
The students, I think.
It was the students. I don't think it was because of the school. However, there was very particular incidences where the school should have been more involved and they weren't. And I have an issue with that. But I also think when it's compound, but he had his own experience. I had my own experience, but he saw something too and it stuck in his mind. Whether or not it's true is his memory.
I'm just purely thinking about how much you're all going to have to drive. That's all.
Oh, I don't care.
You could walk to school.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that didn't
I
work
know.
out so well because they could also walk home.
That's crazy.
During
I would
lunch.
never. I was having so much fun learning.
You would, but also you didn't live close. You didn't live close to your school
I know,
either.
but I'm saying I wouldn't have thought I should leave here. I'm having a nice time.
oh, my house was used for so many things
Yeah.
because it was within walking distance. So
You both went to Dana, right?
no,
No, I went to Mission.
Neither of us went to Dana.
Okay.
I went to Dana's like proms and shit because my boyfriend throughout high school went there. But I went to a boarding school, so it was like when I was home. Because I didn't go to school in the state. It's just so weird.
Interesting.
Very strange.
It's so weird. People always think I was like crazy bad or super rich.
Yeah, I left Dana Hills a little bit bitter, but I was involved with like student council, and you act like
Forget that you went there.
and you act like a bunch of self-righteous pricks when you're in student council, and like I tried to connect, and I carried that bitterness. I don't like when I had the best. I didn't go to the 10-year, but I went to the 20-year reunion.
How do you get invited? Because I didn't get invited once.
What?
Don't remember maybe it got lost in the mail.
There was 19 kids in my entire graduating class.
Well,
so
there was more than that.
there was like
in my
thousands.
There was 700 plus. I think only like 150 plus went or something like
Kel
that.
got invited to his. That's wild that you didn't get invited to yours. You would think they would just pull out the yearbook and Facebook friend everybody.
What did I do? Too many books?
You didn't do anything. You were a prized human there.
I don't know. I carry bitterness. I had a distaste, but like, I mean, it's probably me because I'm fucking weird. And
Did you have fun at your reunion though?
the 20-year one I did. I didn't go to the 10-year.
No, I know, but your 20-year, did you recognize people?
Yeah.
Did you have to wear name tags?
It was all positive.
Where was
all
it?
positive.
Tell me everything about it.
It was over in It was in San Juan. You know where like that building where Ruby's used to be?
Yeah.
At the very
pizza.
So at the very bottom, there's like an event space. You go.
Oh yeah, Sun-Dried Tomato runs it. Yeah.
And so yeah, it was a great little space right in the middle of San Juan. And
did you have to pay for it then?
Yeah, we had to pay for it.
Okay,
yeah.
I was gonna say there's no way.
No,
to
I had
pay
a
for
great
that
time.
shit.
Like everybody I encountered was all positive. I mean, like no one's carrying something except myself for a long time. Like some negative, like they forget you. Their lives they've done so many things in the 20 years that like it's not important anymore. It's just like nice to see you. Like this is cool that we're here. Most of us are still alive.
Yeah.
Did you guys have anybody die in high school? Like tragedy?
Yeah.
I did. I had one.
Like a car accident?
Yeah, he died down. He was racing his friend down Del Avion, right where Project Social is, and he crashed into a tree.
In a car?
Yeah.
Are you talking
he had
about
like
Matt?
Steve like Katzenberg or something like that, or Steve something. I don't know.
Oh.
He used to ride my bus. Both the kids used to ride my bus. The other kid that was racing rode my bus. The other one, they had rice rockets.
Yeah.
And crashing in a tree.
Yeah.
And then that all got kind of swept under. I mean, people still remembered it, but like then 9/11 happened. So
it was right before that, I
It's so crazy
see.
that you say that because I started school on 9/9. And a kid left school that day and took his life. And then 9/10, they told us about it and said, because 9/10 was my senior year. I think, did you graduate 02?
03.
Yeah, he's younger than us.
Right. Anyway. Oh, that would make sense. You were in school.
You're younger.
Yeah. So I'm beginning of my senior year. It's 01, right? Because you go to 01, 02 for the school year. And 9/9, somebody took their life. That was the first day of my school. And then back to the Labor Day of it all. And then 9/10, counselors came and were like, oh, hey, if anybody wants to talk about it. And that's when I went to the continuation school, like the crazy one. Then 9/11 happened the next day. So my second next to third day of school, it happened. And we already had counselors because that other kid took his life, right? And 9/11, like in high school, we didn't understand the gravity of it at all. Like I remember my mom screaming in the other room when she was getting ready. Like I have a vivid memory of it. And I have a vivid memory of my dad driving me to school and saying like, your life is never going to be the same. And I was like, the hell are you talking about? Like I have English at first period.
Yeah.
Am I still going?
Do you think it really was altered?
Yes, because we were seniors, I had a lot of friends that joined the military because before 9/11, joining the military was a free ride.
That's my ex. He went into the army right after 9/11. It was wild.
So, but my graduating class was a ton of kids that had already committed to it because there was nothing happening for decades. So, like,
It wasn't a big deal. It was like free
at
ride,
all.
easy peasy.
It was like you do 4 years of stuff and then you're good to go. And so I was like, oh, so it did affect me or not. Didn't affect me. It affected people I knew really well because it was like they joined this thing that now had real life.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. It's not the other way around. They weren't like, fuck those terrorists. They were like,
Oh,
oh my
no.
God, I'm going to go die now.
God. I thought I was going on a 4-year vacay getting
it.
paid for it, and now I'm
It
like,
wasn't like they were sent to the front lines of a war, though.
So there were twins I went to school with. Maybe I shouldn't use their names, but twins I went to school with.
Call them Bob and Rob.
There you go. I was
A and
trying to
Ann.
think of them.
We'll call them A and Ann because they had A names, so that's what's gonna. Alec and Andrew were their names. I'm not using last names. Alec and Andrew, and they were seniors they were a year ahead of me. So they had just started like boot camp when this happened, right? And they were Marines. So like, you're going, period. And they had just started boot camp, and one of them ended up being 20 years in the military, like all the things. The other one popped a piss test on purpose because he did not want to go. And he was restricted to barracks for 2 years. So I remember when I used to go.
2 years?
Yeah, but remember when me and the guy, we would go to Camp Pendleton? I smoked weed at Camp Pendleton.
Me too.
Holy shit. But like when it was illegal.
Yeah.
Highly illegal. With me?
No.
Oh.
With Michelle.
Oh, that tracks. So that was real life, right? Where like one was like, yeah, we're going to get him. And the other one was like, I didn't sign up for this shit. Like, I just thought I was.
So they put him like on house arrest?
They put him restricted to barracks for 2 years. Yeah.
You just don't leave? You just sit in your room?
Can't leave Camp Pendleton for 2 years.
Oh, but he can move
leave
around.
The house or the dorm or whatever you want to call it is. It is, but you couldn't. He was restricted to barracks. Like he had to be in his barrack in his room every night at this time. Period. Full stop. And his brother ended up being this like 20+ year Marine.
Did he
Married
so
a
after
super hot girl.
After the being stuck to the barrack? What's the term again?
Restricted to barracks.
Restricted to barracks. Did he have to like after that? Could he leave then?
He got a dishonorable discharge, which is like essentially a felony. Like as far as when you go to apply for a job and you have a dishonorable discharge, it might as well be like a felony on your record.
Jesus.
I didn't know it was that.
Yeah, it's bad.
Limiting.
It's not good.
So you're signing up for like a government thing, and then you
Which
did
when
an
we were in
illegal
high
act.
school was like, woohoo!
Yeah.
I get to travel and people are going to pay for me. But then 9/11 changed that whole game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So back to like the original question, it definitely affected my school and classmates because it like.
Did you know that what's his name? The writer of Family Guy was supposed to be on
Said
one
something.
of the flights that was going to crash on the plane.
And he missed it?
He missed it, I think, because he got drunk or like was hungover or
So
something
once
like that.
again, we're circling all the way back to the beginning of the podcast. Alcohol is not bad for you.
Why alcohol is great? Thank you, Brad Pitt.
Also, we had a kid in my school claim that his mom was a flight attendant on one of the flights. And
That's very verifiable.
we all thought that was true. And then like 3 years later, it was verified that that was bogus. But that kid spent that
Yikers.
whole year saying that his mom...
Did she die of something else?
100%. She died in the summer of like some stomach thing.
How sad.
I know. But how sad for him that he felt
That's
like
what
he
I
needed
mean
that
for
attention.
him.
Yeah.
Like, that's really a big lie.
It was gross lie.
Yes.
I mean, that's super appropriate.
Sorry, I gotta be inappropriate. Do we want to take a break? Do we want to talk about Dana Point in a little bit, or what do we want
Sure,
to
we
do?
can take a break and talk
I
about
think
Dana.
we'll take a break and talk about Dana Point.
Let's talk about some DP.
Dick pics.
Dick pics. What?
He said DP.
Yeah, but I've never abbreviated dick pics to DP.
So Jeffrey on the air, feel the awesome glare, spin the vinyl, scratch it fine, listen close, we ain't playing fair. Lift your spirits, levitate like a hot air balloon. Stay tuned, Jeff and Jeff gonna drop a bomb soon. Go check yourself, yelling Chef Jeff Cook. Hit the station, change the nation, look what he took. Got the flavor, got the spice, make them all shook. Listen up, tune in, Jeff and Jeffrey off the hook. Nights on fire, dials turn, feel the heat rise. Jettison to a higher plane, see with keen eyes. Jeff and Jeff deep cut, needle on wax. Homie speaks in tongues, facts right through the cracks. Exclusive content no one else found. DJ spinning magic, making all profound. Community at large, heart forever bound. Pumping beats, alternate universe around. Broadcast broad, signature sound on tap. 8 a.m. start, no sleep, resist the nap. Cooking up soul, flavorful and full. Jeff and Jeffrey on the road, shake or pull. Go check yourself, yell at Chef Jeff Cook. Hit the station, change the nation, look what he took. Got the flavor, got the spice, make them all shook. Listen up, tune in, Jeff and Jeffrey's off the hook. shook. Listen up, tune in. Jeff and Jeffrey's off the hook. Cruising down the dial with a wild kind of vibe. The Jeff and Jeffrey show is going live. Turn it up loud, don't you dare touch that dial. Chef Jeff's cooking with style. Got laughs, got tales, got a twist in every track. But once you go Jeff, man, you never go back. Go Jeff yourself, don't take it too serious. Let Chef Jeff cook, it's getting delirious. It's high tide fun and we're all signed up. It's the Jeff and Jeffrey show. Let's get Jeffy it up. Got laughs, got tales, got a twist in every track. Once you go Jeff, man, you never go back. Go Jeff yourself, don't take it too serious. Let Chef Jeff cook, it's getting delirious. It's high tide fun and we're all signed up. It's the Jeff and Jeffrey show. Let's get Jeffy it up. Rolling with the bits and the punchlines are tight. We surfing through topics every Tuesday night. From weird debates to that Marietta meme, you'll never hear 2 episodes the same. It's wild, it's free, it's most definitely a beach flow right through comedy. Go Jeff yourself if you want the truth bold. Let Chef Jeff cook, let the story unfold. It's weird, it's wild, and it's totally us on the Jeff and Jeffrey show. Let's get Jeffy it up. Jeff, Jeff, most definitely, baby. No politics, just shenanigans and cheer. A crazy fun place with nothing to fear. So grab your board and your retro shades. The Jeff Wave's coming, so catch it today. Don't Jeff yourself, come and join the spree. Let Jeff cook, it's hot and it's free. Got jokes, got heart, and a full solo cup. We're tuned in now, let's get Jeffy it up. Let's get Jeffy most definitely.
Men's feet.
She's got a foot fetish.
Did you put peanut butter on your feet?
No, he can't. He's allergic.
Oh.
She's going nuts on my foot right now. I would try to, if I could shift it, but I can't because like then.
Salty.
Yeah. Well, she's going on it. Here, lick the bottom.
She's happy. No, she doesn't like the bottom.
Who does?
We have again, we have Ruby here, the dog, just below the table, going
She's the
ape shit on
mascot.
my feet with her tongue.
Are you able to have a conversation with that happening, or are you going to need a minute?
I'm a professional here. I can focus.
Does it give you a tickler a bit?
We were talking about suicide, and the dog was licking my foot the whole time, so we can manage. Let's talk about Dana Point.
Dana.
You're wearing your Turk shirt today.
I don't know anything about Dana Point.
Wearing the Turks shirt. We still keep saying that we got to go to Turks, and we still
We keep ending up at Carlos's.
You
I
have
know.
till October 31st, so I would go.
I know.
Okay.
Well, now the cat's out of the bag. There's no secret that, now she's moved to my other foot.
She licked all the salt off one.
What is she licking?
Salt. It's salt.
I don't know
It's
because she
sweaty
doesn't-
salt.
I'm not sweating, though, anything.
You have been throughout the day, I'm sure. Did you take a shower 10 minutes before this podcast?
No.
Yeah, so
She
salt.
always does it to men's feet. She's into men's feet.
She
She's a
would be
foot dog.
a really big a foot fan or whatever. It's
Only
called.
dogs? Is that the
I
website?
mean, I swear, there's like,
A hoe fund me.
what is it? They'll do these secret ads of Feet Finder, like at first, like sold, like for like extra side hustle work. I'm like, if someone wanted pictures of my feet, I would sell the shit out of them. I don't give a fuck.
Allie could totally sell her feet.
Allie?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they're so unique. She could fully sell them.
Yeah, because I have I'm half webbed. I got all
It's
kinds
like
of stuff.
you don't like you if you didn't have to show your face, I'd be like, I would
don't.
Oh, Kel says that all the time. He's like, when are we
But
selling
here's the
feet
thing,
pics?
because I looked into it.
We've talked about it several
yeah.
times.
And what did you find?
It's just like any content you're putting out there. You have to be so careful because people are scary.
Yeah.
Men are scary. You have to be really careful.
Yeah, you just gotta be very careful of the contact information.
And you have to post content like it is a job.
Oh yeah.
And I just don't know if I'm,
Well, what you do is like find a bunch of food that you step on. That's a big lane.
Yeah.
Cake,
And
desserts.
This is disgusting. Can we talk about something else? I'm really
Dana
not.
boy.
I'm trying to
Dana boy.
Hey, I'm trying to find help people
Dana
find side
boy.
hustles here. Yeah. Anyways, Dana Point. Well, hey, Ruby's a sick fuck. Anyways, she's the one licking my feet.
She's a good girl.
She's
Yo,
a
baby.
good girl. Yeah, that sucks that the Turks is gonna close. I'm really bummed about that. And I was hoping like maybe they'd figure out a way of keeping that place open. You said something though that they might be that part of land is sinking. Can you maybe like explain further on that?
The harbor was built in the 60s with no code. So, like, at some point, it would rot completely away. And what everybody needs to understand is that the county owns the harbor, not the city. So, if the county wanted to put money into it, they would have. But notice how now it's
Why-
in a developer's hand.
Why did the county not want to put any money into it? It's part of their county. It's a well-known place.
I think that's probably
why
a
do
question
politicians
for
do
the county.
anything?
Yeah.
Why do politicians do anything?
They only like to ruin things.
I guess.
Well, we got to go there at least. I mean, and obviously Proud Mary's is going to close, right?
October 31st. Kel went there today.
So is like what are they going to
Thanks for
do
the
with that?
invite.
What are they going to do with that area? They're just going to break it apart?
So they have to do demo, right?
And then they just kind of haul it away. The junk, they blow it up and haul it away.
Just like they did with the Harpoon Henrys and Harbor Girl. Like if you go over there now and see, it's just a dirt lot. So
yes, we did.
Yeah, but
see
what I'm
that.
saying, okay, so they're saying though that land's not good to put establishments on it though, right?
oh no, it is. It just needs a better foundation.
So
just
they
like
need to put a new
anything else.
They
foundation
just start
on it.
over.
Yeah, just like any redevelopment, right? So you're gonna take it down to either the stilts, which this doesn't have good stilts, so they can't do that. So you take it down to the ground, and then you rebuild it from there. And we live in California too, right? So you need to account for earthquakes. You need to account for
True.
tsunamis. You need to account for a lot of different things that weren't factored in the 60s.
So from Windansea to like where Waterman's is, that whole area is getting wiped out?
everything you know to be the harbor will be revitalized into something else. Right.
It is sad.
Yeah, it is sad. So then we got to go to Turks before that happens. And you know what's funny? I was like, what should I do for my birthday? Where a good place where I can have everybody
When's
go,
your birthday?
Oh, Turks. I plan way ahead.
When is it?
Yeah, but will it be open?
When
I know,
is
it's
it?
December. So it's going to be long gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Turks.
December what?
16th. Yeah.
We could never date.
We could
He's
never.
taken, so.
Yeah, he's taken.
Thank you. Outside of that, our signs can't date.
Where's my.
Are you a Sagittarius? Yeah.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Yeah. No.
Do you really believe in that? You believe in the Bible and also the gobbledygook? It's really annoying. Like, pick a lane.
Okay. My mother, my two exes, and my daughter. What do they all have in common?
Same
They're
birthday?
your family.
They're all Sagittarius.
I understand, but you really, really, truly believe in it?
I don't know.
Truly?
Isn't Sagittarius like the most compatible? Like blood isn't like O positive blood.
No.
I think we are.
I think
She's a Virgo. Things, are black and white.
Yeah, isn't the Virgo like the most unmatchable?
Yes.
no. No.
Who's the most unmatchable?
Sagittarius.
What?
Let's look this up.
Yes, I think it's time to go to the internet.
I think water signs are the best signs, in my opinion. And Virgo is not a water sign. But the people that I love and get along with the most are water.
I'm an air sign, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you're border.
I'm an air sign. I'm Aquarius Pisces, right? So,
Yeah,
but
so
I
you're
was
air and
born
water.
at 5:30 p.m.
You're air and water.
2 weeks early. Don't worry. My mom reminds me every day I cheated her out of 2 weeks of vacation. What a nice thing to say to your kid. I welcomed you with open arms. No, I had 2 weeks of vacation. You ruined it.
Thanks.
Let's see. Mirror opposites, high friction. Aries and Libra.
It should say Sagittarius and Virgos, not Gemini. Virgo's not even on this.
Yeah, I'm not a signs guy. I don't care, but
I'm not a signs guy either. Let's be very clear. I'm not a signs educated. I don't know any of it. All I know is that three people that I have had the most discord in my life with have been Sagittariuses. And that might be on me. I don't know. But I just know. Here's where
we get along well.
We do. We're not dating, but we do get along well. Here's my issue.
You're not dating your mother either, but you lumped her into it. You're not dating your daughter either, but you lumped her into it.
Okay, here's my issue with Sagittarius from my perspective and my experience.
Here
Let's
we
go.
go.
Let's go.
It doesn't mean it's correct for everybody at all.
Quit gilding the lily. Let's go.
I love that saying. Okay, I am a plan your work and work your plan, right? You have a dream, let's put something on paper, let's make a pathway to get there. In my opinion, in my experience, Sagittariuses that I've been involved in are dreamers without a fucking plan. So it's very much, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. But however, your ex was not a Sagittarius and had that same. So that's, maybe this corrects me dead in my tracks, which I'm fine. I'm okay to be wrong and I'm okay to learn from
I think
it.
you just don't like dreamers.
I don't mind dreamers. I like dreamers.
I don't like a dreamer.
We need the world with dreamers.
Don't like it.
However,
You want a dreamer
dream
that
and
takes
then
action,
have
though.
a plan.
That's an action
Same.
person, not a dreamer. Everybody has dreams. A dreamer doesn't take any action.
Correct. And every 5 minutes they're into something else. And it's like, you say pick a lane. Pick a fucking lane. Figure out what you want to do. If you just are like for you, for instance, you, in my opinion, are an opposite of what I know to be a Sagittarius because you're like, hey, I have a dream of making this podcast, but what did you do? You set up a fucking podcast studio. You have mics. You spend some money on it, and now you put effort into it. That to me is not a dreamer. That is a doer. My biggest issue with the Sagittarius is I know just are like, oh, one day. And I'm like, no.
I
what?
do think though that I don't think that applies to just Sagittarius. I think there's a lot of people that do that.
She just proved my point, or proved her point, not mine, and taught me something. Is that that's correct? I don't think it's Sagittarius. Just in my personal experience, that was it. But I will tell you, when I was single and dating, that was a question I asked. When is your birthday?
How limiting.
Because when it was early December,
it's like going back to
20
days. It's like going back to types or having a type.
I don't have that.
All right, Ruby, lick more of my feet. Thank you.
It's time.
Thank you.
She's
I
settling.
mean, all the lick.
You want to sit on my lappies?
No, she's like,
No,
she won't.
she won't
try.
enjoy that.
I can try.
You could.
You
try.
can always try.
You
You
wanna go-
should always try.
No.
Nope. You're forcing it. You're forcing it.
Let's put her on blast
I hate it.
here.
I want your feet. I want your feet. I hate it.
There she is.
There she is.
Looking at the feet, looking
everybody
at
can
the
see
feet.
you.
Famous.
The feet licker.
Look at the camera.
Hello. All right. Nice.
And I'm out.
She's like,
I'm out of here.
Now
She liked
getting
the
all
attention, though.
She gets excited though.
Where's my agent?
Exactly. She's over here letting it happen.
Okay, so I want to ask this question. What did you think of the Sphere in Las Vegas?
Okay, so what did I think of the show or what did I think of the venue?
Both, equally.
So I went to go see the Backstreet Boys, everybody.
All right.
Backstreet's back. I went with a friend who's a super fan.
Oh. And we were in sync, people, for the record.
Exactly. So it felt a bit like sneaking behind enemy lines.
Like cheating.
I knew all the words, of course, right? Because everybody knows
grew
all
up
the
with the
words in our
radio.
age range. Exactly. And it was monoculture, so everyone was experiencing everything at the same time.
Right, we didn't have options.
It was low energy. I think the crowd was high energy. We had standing room only seats. Not seats, but like standing room only.
So you didn't have a seat there?
Nope.
No.
That was a problem for me. But after a while, a couple tequila sodas, you're dancing.
Did you get doubles because they're cheaper?
Yeah, it was $86. Is that what I said when I came back? $86 for two
I think I was kind of
doubles.
close on the two doubles.
Yes,
You both
yes.
had two doubles,
Yeah.
right? And it was like in the 70s range or something like that.
I think with
inclusive?
tip it was 86.
Oh my god, dude.
Well,
Were there robots there when you went?
there were robots on the screen.
No, sorry. Actual robots in
Like
the
serving-
lobby where the
serving
bar
you?
was.
No.
Okay, so when we went to the Sphere,
Because this is what I want to ask. So what
Oh.
show, because I went to a concert.
yeah.
What show did you go to?
We went to what the Sphere was like originally built for outside of a venue, which was like an educational piece about. We went to something called like Human Earth or something. So it was a show about
It was science
human,
based.
sort of. It's hard to explain.
How much were the tickets?
Crazy.
What? Tell me how much the tickets were.
150, 200 bucks.
That's how much our tickets to Backstreet Boys were. $150. But we didn't have a seat. You had a seat.
We
and
did.
at one point,
and ours was like a movie.
I looked. Yeah. At one point, I looked a movie. I
wanna
looked.
see a
I
movie.
turned around and looked
At
behind.
the drive-in theater.
Do you want to
love
join? Do you want to do it with me?
Do you want to go to the
In the
movie?
back seat of the movie. So I looked behind me and I saw the seats and I was like, that would give me such vertigo to be so. Were you guys like sort of hanging off of your seats?
No, not even a little, because we had like pretty good seats. But to be fair, this was kind of when Sphere was like somewhat new, because we went, what, 3?
How long has it been open? Will you look up the
4 years.
I think
stats on
it
it?
was like 2021 that it opened, or 2022.
So we went 2023. Because this year's 2026, right? We went to Japan. The year before that, we went to Big Sur. That was 2025. So we went 2024.
I also want to go to that place in Long Beach, I think, where it's a theater, kind of like a mini
Like a
sphere.
planetarium?
No, it's like a mini sphere where you could be it looks like you're, like some people will put their camera on it, like their cell phone in, and you think you're like at the game, but zoom out, you're in a theater.
What is this place?
I'll look it up. Cosm. Do you know Cosm?
No.
It opened, let me see. Officially opened September 29th, 2023.
Gets in trouble with them singing.
I didn't sing, I said.
So,
Oh
there it is.
shit.
So yeah, we went
And U2 was the
2024
first.
in April. So
U2 was the first act. Okay, so who's coming? Because I think Jeff would really enjoy this type of show. So I think we should go.
So you haven't seen Cosm? So they're doing movies, like they watch, okay, so they did The Matrix, and outside of The Matrix they would have like all this effects outside of it.
I think you should
add
look
to
up
it.
what's playing at the Sphere, because I think you would lose your shit.
So like look at this one. So like these people right here are watching like soccer, right?
It's very similar. It's in the same. It's going to the same party.
Yeah, so no, but these
Sphere
things
is way
well
cooler
no,
than
these
this.
things are gonna blow
It's
up.
going to the same
These things are
party.
blowing up
But
for sure.
Sphere is 10 times cooler than anything that you see
I know,
here.
but like obviously you can't. Not everybody's going to be able to go watch the football at the Sphere.
Do me a favor, go back to the Sphere.
That's going to be sick. Like imagine it looks like
It's
you're at the
already
sidelines
open?
of a football game.
Yeah, it's open.
Go
back
look, and
to
there's one
the-
in Texas, and there's one in Atlanta.
There's one
they're
in LA. There's
everywhere.
one in Long Beach.
Oh,
You know me.
Yeah, no, this would be sick. No, this literally looks like you're at the game. You're just in
so
the.
you just go and watch sporting events? Is
Yeah.
that the deal?
No, well, there's also movies you can go watch.
Concerts.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's gonna make his debut.
I think it's
with a
in.
He's
hologram.
dead.
Holograms are not.
I don't know how I feel about that.
What
So
are we
weird.
looking
How
at
do
now?
we feel about?
Okay, go back to the Sphere.
Let's see who's playing next. That Jeff and Jeffrey would like to go see.
There's been
Sphere
teas of
lineup.
Tool that might
Lineup.
perform, and that would be like what I would want to see.
You wouldn't see anything else.
Oh, the Wizard of Oz I've heard is awesome.
A concert.
I heard,
think a concert.
yeah, I heard like foam like flies
So,
out, and
go
like you get
to
like little like foam.
Las Vegas Sphere concerts.
What about this?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that'll work, I guess.
Okay.
Eagles.
so-
I tried to get my parents Eagles tickets. It was $500 minimum, and the main dude is dead. Metallica. Holy shit, that would be a cool show.
They don't have anything else.
Have you ever seen Metallica live?
No,
They're so good.
I bet.
I mean, I'd like.
However, I was like 18.
I'd like to see Metallica live, but I don't know if I'd like care to see Metallica.
Oh, yeah, you
Well, that's
would.
what I'm saying. Just keep
Yeah, you
your
would.
keep your
But
ear
obviously,
to the ground.
Obviously, it's like you're seeing it at the Sphere, so the Sphere is gonna. It's like you're there for the Sphere.
What did you think before you walked in when you just saw the half moon? Because you had seen it though,
As
right?
always, because I
Yeah.
fly to Vegas all the time
Yeah.
for work, so you
Yeah.
can see it from the plane, and they theme it for things,
Yeah.
and it's very like fun the way they've created a new attraction,
Yeah.
which I think Vegas needs desperately is like a revamp, which is also happening. Like they tore down all these older hotels, and they're creating new
Tropicana.
stuff. But keep your ear to the ground because I think that would be a really really fun experience, and I think you should.
I'm
think you
gonna
both
keep
would
an eye
like
out. And also we were debating this that like the pendulum swinging of like a lot of these hotel casinos are
You'll have a good information
have
on
low
this.
percentage occupancy. They're charging way too much in Las Vegas. Back when we used to know Vegas, it was more affordable, and I think they're stupid for making it too expensive
So,
for
do you
everybody.
think Vegas is going to get cheaper?
So I think flexible dates, flexible rates. So if you're only staying on a Friday, Saturday, you're going to pay the premium. If you're staying on a Tuesday, Thursday, you're not paying.
Okay, that's always
$100.
been happening though.
No, and like I just went to Vegas for a trade show on a Tuesday, Wednesday in Caesar's Palace. Guaranteed they paid $60 for that room rate in Caesar's Palace because it was a Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's
Or
always
Tuesday,
that's
Wednesday.
always happened though. Like it's always
So if
cheaper
you're
on those
asking me,
days.
if
Friday
you're
nights are gonna
asking-
get cheaper.
If you're asking me if Friday and Saturday nights are going to cheaper, the answer is no, absolutely not.
Well, they're
Because
always
people
going
are willing to pay it.
There's no way in hell. But if you're talking about midweek, that's any tourism city. So like Dana Point even is weekend driven, right?
Yeah, but wouldn't you like want to try to balance it to the point where
No.
you're occupying your hotel to a more occupied rate?
I
need
don't
to.
want.
Higher
Okay,
occupation.
this is actually a great
Right?
learning experience.
Yeah, I love this.
I do not want my hotel more occupied because that is more wear and tear. I want more money in it. So if I'm going to get a $700 rate on the weekend and a $200 rate in the weekday, fill me up, Scotty, for the weekend. But during the weekday, yeah, I'm going to take some occupancy. But does that mean I'm going to drop my rate on the weekend so that it can fill up? No. More people stay in my hotel, the more wear and tear I have to deal with, which means more repairs, more electricity, more air conditioning, more everything else. So I don't want what we call it as RevPAR, rate per available room. So I don't need the hotel to be filled. I need my RevPAR to be the highest. So how much, if I'm at 30%, is my rate making sense versus 100% is my rate making sense? I don't know if I explained that well, but
The wear and tear part makes sense to me. You
Yeah.
want the high.
I don't
high-
necessarily
and the people
want-
are paying it.
I don't. So if I have 10 rooms left and my rate's 400 and those rooms aren't moving, I'm not lowering that rate to get somebody to come stay. I might higher that rate actually, because let's say I only get 3 people or 3 rooms done.
But the math.
So it's very strategic that there's things called revenue managers that's like their entire job is to. It's hard to explain RevPAR,
Yeah,
but
but
that's
what-
really what RevPAR is.
Okay, but like, let's say we're talking about, what if the room occupancy is at like 10% when it could be like 50%? Wouldn't you prefer that?
At what rate?
Well, it doesn't matter at this point. Like,
It matters because if that 10% is paying 500, but then you're asking me to do 40% at a 100, no thanks. I'll take the 10% at a 500 because wear and tear is going to be much greater than any revenue.
And then you
I'm
have
gonna
to have staff there and all the
Yep.
other stuff. It snowballs.
make. Yep.
It's all numbers.
I'm not lowering rate to get people to stay with me. It's not going
You don't want to be 100% full all the time
I do. However, I
at
want
a
it
lower
to-
rate.
No, that's the key words. I do not want to be 100% if that means I'm running low.
How can I get a lower rate then?
We got to stay on Tuesday.
Book a group or have your stay pattern hit a shoulder. So
gotta go.
everybody,
I'm not-
fun tip. If
Tuesdays
you
are
want
not-
a lower rate, stay Thursday, Friday, check out Saturday, or stay Saturday, Sunday,
Oh,
check out
man.
Monday. Period.
I hate leaving Vegas on a Saturday. It's like you're leaving the party.
Well, but this is where I would argue stay
always a
Saturday,
party there anyways,
stay
though.
Saturday, Sunday, check out Monday because Sunday's a shoulder date. Everybody checks out on Sunday. So if you're staying through, that's what we call a shoulder. That's a great pattern. We want you to stay those days because you're filling that day that
So
normally
you're saying
everybody checks out.
Oh, say Sunday night. Stay
Stay
Sunday night.
Saturday and Sunday, check out Monday. Your rate will be lower than if you stay Friday, Saturday.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And this is like, I could cheese out on this for,
Oh, I
Nerd
follow
out,
this
yeah.
one that's Vegas Starfish, and she tells you where to go where it can be affordable. And then I follow this other dude that like
do
affordable
you like
places.
Vegas?
Oh, I love Vegas, but I haven't been there in a while, so I don't really know what it like the climate is now. I haven't been there since Khabib and McGregor fought back in like 2018. So I haven't
How
been there in
old
like
are you?
8 years.
Okay.
But I used to go frequently.
We did too in our 20s.
Yeah.
I went
Every other
frequently.
weekend.
We
Maybe.
paid $19 for a
I know.
hotel room.
Yeah, my buddy Green,
because-
his parents would get these cool rates that were super affordable, and we would stay at like Bally's and like Planet Hollywood, and
So they were gamblers.
yeah,
So that's different too, right?
yeah.
So if you're non-gamblers like us and we went in our 20s for even a day or the weekend, we paid that because of my employee rate. So we paid like next to nothing. But in general,
Anything
not
100
even
bucks
Vegas.
is a
That's not
steal.
going to happen anymore though. In general, any destination that you are looking at I'm just going to blanket statement. Any destination that you're looking at, if you pick shoulder dates, you're going to have a much more likelihood of getting a killer rate
And
versus.
what's the other shoulder dates?
So essentially, most hotels in leisure markets or tourism markets are going to be Sunday through Thursday as your shoulder dates. Friday, Saturday are your peak, meaning everybody's coming Friday and Saturday. And on holiday weekends, those rules don't apply because, like 4th of July, if it's on a Wednesday, my whole pattern has shifted now. Labor Day is always a Monday, right? So if you stay Saturday, Sunday, check out Monday, nobody cares. You're off Monday. Of course, you're going to stay Sunday.
Yeah.
So that shifts too.
What are your thoughts on Border Town?
On what?
All the hotel. You remember how like we had what was it, Whiskey Pete's and those places are all closing down.
So they're all completely. We drove past it on this past trip, and everything is the parking lots are
It's a
empty.
ghost town.
It's a ghost town. It's amazing.
Is the
It's
gas
be
the
data
gas station
centers.
is like the only thing
It's
open? Right?
even that there was no cars in the parking lot.
They're going to be data centers.
Data centers.
Are they listening?
Maybe. Hi.
Well, why would they put data centers presentable for everyone to see?
Solar.
It doesn't matter.
baby.
It's just it's infrastructure that's already there. They don't have to build.
And it's also solar.
Yeah.
You're in the middle of the desert.
I have this joke. You met him where we were driving by, and you know the solar factory that you see off in the distance
Oh, yeah.
when you're going down that hill.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's a dildo factory.
Oh.
And then my friend has been hitting me up for years. Oh, I've been driving by the dildo factory. Oh, I heard your products are not doing well or something like that. And
Do dildos have factories?
no,
They got to
it's-
make them somewhere.
Wild.
no,
And
this
there's
is something.
also models.
Yeah.
What?
That's a
humans?
real guy's
Yeah,
dick.
no, they hit me up often.
Model. Oh, like humans.
They take a mold.
Can AI do that?
I'm sure now, but up until now, it's been some guy.
I don't. No.
That make you even more uncomfortable?
Oh, I'm
with
so uncomfortable.
Bedroom toys?
Yeah, let's
They're not for
switch.
me.
Let's shift gears here to
You brought up
sex
dildos,
toys.
buddy.
Nope, I can't. I'm not the audience or
No,
the
No, it's just
commentator
it was a random thing. I'm like, oh yeah, it's a dildo
factory.
factory, and
I would have said tomato or something silly.
well, dildos is like funny to us dudes. So
Yeah, dick jokes. Come on.
dick jokes.
Farts. It's a fart factory.
I mean, you told
Bless toots.
you told him about the tight butthole of the
oh, that's
watermelon.
who we're talking about. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
how to
guy
pick a
that
good
sat
watermelon.
here.
No,
No,
he hasn't
it's a
sat
different
here yet.
person.
He would like to do it because he'd actually be really good.
Yeah, it's a different person. But I told him about how
Who
to
is
pick a
the
good
guy that
watermelon.
sat here when you guys did your drunkie podcast?
Oh, Brian. Yeah.
I liked him. He was entertaining, and I just want him to find a nice lady.
He's working on it.
I know, but he was so sweet that I was like,
Yeah.
who do we know?
I told you if he comes to wrestling this month, I've got the person.
Well,
Yeah, but that girl, you said that girl was going to come and she didn't even come.
I know, but she just ran into Mike Check in the crew lounge and said she was coming. So
wait, check one check.
Kathy Beasley, we got a guy for you.
Kathy Beasley.
Brian Navarro, come to wrestling. Kathy Beasley, we
Yeah.
got to get these two kids together.
Well, he might be actually listening because he's a avid fan of the show. So
I mean, he was lovely. You are lovely. I very much enjoyed him.
yeah, and I had
And he did all the right thing. He said all the right things for the right things.
He said a lot of good things that I think a lot of women are looking for.
Well, I can't say it because my son will probably listen.
Yeah, don't. But I'm just saying, like he's got a lot of the right ideas.
Yeah.
yeah, he's probably around right now. He might come have a drink after this. I'd have to text him, see if he's up to hang. But hey, we're at 2 hours and 6 minutes.
Oh
What do
my
you think?
gosh. Okay. Let's wrap it up.
I have to go to bed.
I have to be up.
I have to go to sleep. Not even I have to go to bed. I have to be up. You have to go to the
Bed
quiet
first?
part.
Yeah,
first,
I'm gonna try.
And we got Ruby here, just chilling.
Finally.
Ruby. Oh yeah, the second we're done, now
My-
Ruby's
My
chilling.
feet are
course.
like draped in her tongue sweat. Or
You
tongue
should be so lucky.
wetness. Well,
very cute.
This is lovely. I love doing this. We could do this like so many times, hours and hours, over and over again. So let's.
So I told Kel that I was coming here, and he's like, "Wait, are you like a part of it now?" And I was like, "That's the goal."
Yes. Well, didn't I give you a hat and T-shirt too?
Yes, I told Allie, I was like, "Let's wear our hats."
It's
I know.
merch.
I'm gonna probably order some more shirts pretty soon here.
Yes, more merch.
Better,
We love merch.
better colors though. Like I don't think it was a selfish idea on my behalf to make it more clownish, but like I want shirts that people actually want to wear.
Well, we love merch, so we're down.
I just got a ton of Dana Point merch.
I know. I'm ready for my haul.
I know. I'm excited for Ohana too. So
Oh, to be continued.
to be continued. Yeah.
That's coming up.
Yeah, it's coming up. That's always fun.
You live next to Sancho's Tacos too, which is
I
a
know.
sponsor of Ohana.
Yeah, and I'm friends with the owners of Sancho. So,
He has backstage.
oh, they're always there. Yeah, they have like they bring their little.
Oh, they have more than always there. They're
They
quite a
bring
presence.
their business there. Yeah, it's
They
awesome.
cater to the artists in the backstage.
It's awesome. No, I heard they were there on like the Friday night last year, and I didn't really care to go, but I got like last minute VIP passes, and didn't go. But
I mean, we'll be there,
We will.
even if it's just for tacos.
Listen, I did take my little walk down the hill, get my tacos, listen to some bands, and zip home.
Fall into some bushes on the way home.
You know what? Yeah, everybody makes their own decisions.
and then
I
stop
can
off.
say that because mine's 10 times
I
worse.
know. I don't drink and drive e-bikes.
Okay.
I'm
Thank you for
drinking
saying
and
not
driving
e-bike.
the
operating any
Chevrolets.
vehicles from.
Okay. I'm not
Allie's
allowed to
place
take my bike
to-
anymore. My husband
It's
made
a little
very
bit of a walk, but I think it's nice. Up
It
the
is
It's not
nice.
a bad walk at all. Some
bad
people
at
complain
all.
too much about walking. I'm like,
No,
you
it's
have
like a
your legs.
mile.
Can you walk?
Come on.
Don't be such a
Also,
pussy.
it's not far from you.
No, it's like
For me,
1.2
it's
miles.
For me, it's
nothing.
a lot further.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Mr.
we love
Jeff
doing
and
this.
Jeffrey.
Thank you for being on the show. I always like doing this. So,
So
let's
fun.
do this again. And what else? Anything you want to share? Anything insightful? Do you have anything like a send off, like a advice or?
Pay attention to Laura Owen's court case on August 28th. Make sure when you book your travel, you book shoulder dates, and don't be dicks on a plane.
Be nice to flight attendants always.
And tip them.
They're tired and they love cash.
Tip them.
You'll get free stuff.
Tip them.
You get free stuff.
Cash, not
Online.
candy.
Like you would-
Cash, not candy. Cash, not candy.
Or lotto tickets.
Yep.
Well, you heard it here first. All right. Well, everyone, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
And everyone go Jeff themselves. Yes.
Yes.